Then it's whoever wants to take the recap for the last session.
If no one else wants to, I can.
Go ahead.
Alright. No takers? Okay. So, last time.
I want to see how you do.
Last time. On For the Horde. Yeah. An undead approached a recruitment officer with his pet scorpion, and he found out that he has to kill other scorpions, and just having a scorpion isn't good enough. So he went and sat by the side of the recruitment area, and he saw other recruits approaching, and he recruited them as soon as he saw them. Almost. And then with this big, larger group, they decided to do a cooking contest first, before doing anything. My character just sort of stood far away from that, because I wasn't there, but either way. And they continued. Some people tried to steal my scorpion. I wasn't there for that either, but I heard about it. And apparently they said that it was a cat in disguise. So apparently that's how they stopped them from hunting my scorpion. And we continued, and we hunted some scorpions, we hunted some boar, and we also smacked around a couple of lazy peons, apparently. And also
Lots of lazy peons.
Yeah, one of the peons actually tried to help us and managed to land the killing blow on a scorpion. So we're gonna try to take him with us, but we'll see how that goes.
Okay, so
We're not trying, we are taking.
You got some inspiration for that, so whoever does the recap gets an inspiration, unless it's utterly horrendous. So that was not utterly horrendous. Congratulations.
I hit the biggest points.
Yes, that's fine. And you can tell it from your side, objectively, like, it's whatever, so you succeeded, that's all. So yeah, we will go back in time a little bit. So you didn't actually arrive back at the camp, back at the den. And so during your return, you chat a little with your new compatriot. And so, Ruger, you realize that you haven't actually introduced yourself with a name.
Well, hello. I'm Ruger. So we're joining the Horde.
So has this new recruit completed his tail gathering?
This is the peon that you've been traveling with.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I didn't realize that that's what was happening.
Oh, that's so perfect. Damn it, now we don't have a slave peon. I'm actually a little sad.
So is
It's okay,
he level 2
I'm here, terrible slave anyway.
or is he just level 1?
You don't know.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair.
He seems to be more confident in his abilities now than he was earlier.
Okay, that's fair.
Shit, we gotta step on that guy. I'll definitely whisper some of the guys. That peon seems way too confident. We gotta
put him back in his place.
We gotta bring him back down a few pegs.
I could smash him into the ground.
To be fair, it was you guys who brought out the confidence in the last session. So.
It is.
Now I'm gonna pull the whip out. I'm gonna go ahead and whip that down a notch or two.
Yeah, we overdid it a little bit.
Yeah. We did it so much the NPC became a PC. Shit. That's never happened before.
It's an interesting idea. However, we haven't arrived back yet, have we? Or we
No, you're
have the
on.
recruitment, the peon manager, basically.
No, you're on the way back. So if there's anything any one of you wanted to talk about,
Okay, that's
Are
okay.
we
Now we know where we are.
Are we still in the Valley of Trials?
Yeah, you're in the Valley of Trials. You're on the way back to the den. You just haven't quite arrived yet. So if there's anything you guys would like to chat about, you have the time until you get to the den.
Wasn't there some like fires or something to the south?
Yeah, those were imps. I think we discovered.
And you have those are quite far left behind. Of course, you could turn around, but yeah, they're.
Yeah.
No, if we've already gotten most of the peons and we've collected we were collecting boar meat too. Yeah, we were collecting boar meat, right?
Yeah, we had boar
Yeah.
meat. I collected some tusks. I gave you some tusks because you wanted them, if you remember.
Yes, I do.
And you
I
had
have
a
2
pelt or
boar
two?
pelts, 7 boar tusks, a scorpion tail. But who has all of the stacks of meat? That'd be the panda.
I have.
Okay.
Who
What do you
else?
think? Of course,
Yeah.
Of course, it's the panda chef.
Apparently, they were
So
planning on selling some, but perhaps
You were
keeping
planning on
some.
selling some.
are we going to try to collect some more boar meat before we get back to the den? Because that's all we really have to do, I think, at this point.
Well, I
Then
have
any random
I
peon
have
we run
the
across.
unconscious peon because I picked him up because he didn't wake up after a really long time. So
Yeah, he's still unconscious, like the other guy. So there's another PM you have dragging with you, but you guys knocked him out cold. So that one is, he's gone.
He's in a coma.
Yeah.
yeah, so I figured I'd bring him back to the the manager guy, taskmaster.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a better term. Because he's unconscious, so he can't do anything right now.
So I guess on the way back to the den, any other boars or peons that are laying underneath trees sleeping, we will do our quest items with. Continue on back.
Okay, so sure, who's leading the way then?
I think it was me last time, so I presume that hasn't
Okay.
changed.
Just make a perception check as you walk back.
Guidance.
I will aid you.
So with advantage.
Sure.
I don't know. 1d4? Let's do it.
So
Okay.
12.
Oh, that's a lot better than an 8.
So you're on the way back. You managed to find another PM. He's got this lumberjack. He's just sleeping next to a tree. You managed to wake him up without too much problem and put him back to work. There's also a few boars you managed to find. So you collect another 2 boar meats on the way back.
Okay.
Nice. I'll take that.
I'm done with pelts and tusks at the moment.
You don't want any? You don't want any of
Alright, well, I'll
these
take-
ones?
I'm gonna take 3 more tusks, so I'm at 10, so I'm at a half stack, and that's it.
Okay, so you take 3 more tusks. Which gives me 1 more. And I'm gonna take the pelts, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. After a while, unless anyone wants to do anything else, like, that's the creatures you spotted on the way. So, but if you want to talk about anything, you could. If not, we're gonna skip ahead to the den.
Alright, I sort of look at the peon and I say, so, do you have any aspirations?
Well, I was hoping at some point they would give me 2 clubs. I feel like I could use 2 clubs. Very good.
Well,
I lean over towards one of the pandas, and I whisper again, so dumb. So dumb.
but I continue talking to him.
Oh yeah, and Jared, that's not towards you directly. Like they called orcs dumb the whole last session, so that's just.
The character's got a nice intelligence score, that's fine.
Yes.
So I'm gonna kind of nod at him and be like, "So you want 2 clubs, huh? I think we can get you 2 clubs, buddy."
Yes, we must speak to the recruitment officer.
That's great, that'll make me twice as effective.
Remember, you gotta also carry some of the heavy stuff too.
Oh,
Right?
be good at this.
Thumbs up. Just give him a big thumbs up. Smiles at him.
I would like to ask the peon, what kind of food do you like?
Well, sometimes they give boar, sometimes they give mystery meat. All meat's good.
Have you tried burgers?
What is burger?
Oh,
Holy fucking shit.
Burger is not a
For
very
a
common
treat,
dish
Fred.
here.
If you hang out with us, you're gonna definitely know what a burger is by the end of the day.
Sound good.
we only cook burger here.
This ain't a hot dog group. We straight hamburgers here.
I don't mind. I subsist only on flesh.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Don't we all subsist on meat and flesh?
No, but he eats like us, and I'm gonna point at everybody in the group. Like, he eats us.
If people want to describe what their character looks like, just for so Jared knows.
I can go first since I've been talking to him the most. My character is an undead. He doesn't have the stereotypical, like, clothing rips on his elbows and knees like they do in the games. He just looks like a regular hunter-garbed person who is very gaunt and not very healthy looking. Otherwise, he has this light blue, fluorescent-like glow coming from his eyes. And he has metal embedded into his head that looks kind of like something royalty might wear. Other than that, he's just regular human looking.
Listen,
And then who's next?
I suppose I can go. I am a big fat panda. I have quite sticky fur. Who knows where that can come from? And I wear a chainmail and usually have a lazy grin. Comes with the face.
my guy is a troll. If he stands fully up, is about 9 feet tall, but he's always hunched over and like kind of crouching a little bit, so he's really about like 6 feet. Blue skin, greenish neon kind of hair. Got the tusks, got earrings in his ears, wearing leather armor. Has purple and white face paint, and just pretty much walks around with a spear in one hand, and his backpack always kind of like slung over one shoulder with one arm holding it, ready to kind of like basically pop it off, toss it to the ground whenever we get into a fight.
Oh yeah, and I forgot, I have a scorpid following me. Which is like a giant scorpion, basically.
Yeah, so I can go next. I'm a big Tauren dude, almost 11 feet tall. Gray, brownish fur, a black mane, and 2 large horns, and brown eyes. Looks kind of menacing, but yeah.
Yeah, my character is also a panda, not as fat as the other one, a bit slimmer. And is wearing leather armor. And with black and white fur. And not really too much more than that, and I've got a short sword. I like to punch shit.
That was like such a brotherly like description stuff. I'm a panda too. I'm not as fat as that asshole over there, but
Yeah, that's exactly the energy I was trying to promote.
you delivered it perfectly.
I've been trying to get him fatter. He has a diet.
I do yoga.
If you want to describe any special features that you have, Jared, on Ruger, you can.
Yeah, because last time you just had a regular peon symbol.
Ruger looks kind of like any other normal orc, maybe a little smaller. And he just looks at me with a big dumb grin. That's his only defining feature.
Yes. So yeah, because you guys had to do it again. Everyone gets some inspiration for presenting their characters and describing them. So it might come in handy.
I now have
It will
3.
definitely.
Then you can't get anymore. You use
I'll
it.
have to use it.
And remember, it takes 2 if you want to give it to somebody else.
Yeah. Just because they're
You're
meant for the person getting them. So yeah, in that case, you guys managed to head back towards the den. On the outskirts, you see the foreman again. You want to head over in his direction.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm walking openly, sort of just dragging this peon by its foot.
Yeah.
And I just sort of nonchalantly just sort of like roll him towards the foreman.
Okay. So he looks over at you and he says, "What happened to him?"
He might have been whipped a little bit too much.
"Oh, did he use the whip?"
Maybe.
Did you not hear me, man? I think we whipped him a little too much.
Do a deception roll for the troll with advantage, because he kind of helped.
Alright, 1 second.
Yeah.
Advantage. Deception.
Okay,
What did I roll? 13 is
13.
bad. With nothing in the skill.
Okay, so yeah, with a 13. He looks over here a little bit, and then he says, "I guess that's fine. He must have been fragile or something. I will take care of him until he wakes up." He kind of just drags him next to the tree there and puts him down carefully.
Alright. And
Real quick, as an aside,
oh, okay.
how many did we actually put back to work? I can't remember. Was it around like 7 or 8?
6 or 7, I think.
But we had the one on the way back right now. I think that takes us up to the 7, 8. We'll just say 8.
It's probably correct.
Okay. So you come over and say that, I suppose. And then he responds, "Well, you did a fine job task mastering. I have a small reward for you if you'd like." And he pulls out a box, like a small wooden box.
What's in the box, man?
So, thank you for the job well done. And he hands it to you since you're the one speaking.
I'll take the box and open it up. What's inside?
Inside is a very nice looking whip. I will share it to you guys now. It should be under loot. So it's a +1 whip with a 15-feet range. You can use strength or slashing. No strength or dexterity. And it will give bonuses to intimidation if you use it.
Who wants the whip, man?
What did you say?
I have very crappy
So-
intimidation, if no one else wants it.
I basically just pick the whip up out of the box and like look back to the group and I just say, "Who wants the whip, man? This looks like it might have some magic in it."
Like I said, the only reason I
Well,
would
since
want it is because I have crappy intimidation.
since
I'm
nobody
good. I
jumps
have
at
my
it,
club.
yeah, since nobody jumps at it, I'm just gonna. Well, since I seem to do a little more talking than you, man, I'm gonna hold it for now, and I'll put the whip on. Where's the treasure, by the way? Is that in Discord?
Or do you mean the description?
Yeah, the description.
Yeah, it's under players and loot.
Yeah, it's in
I
roll
hand up
20.
for it. Roll 20, yeah.
Sweet. Oh, it's non-magical?
It's not magical. It's just very nicely crafted.
Then I do not say it's magical. I say, this is a really nice whip, man. Who wants the whip?
Okay.
We usually don't whip people in the kitchen. So I will pass.
But what about when we out the kitchen, man? And you're trying to get some more meats to cook in the kitchen?
Then you'd be the perfect guy to do that for us. You hang on to it.
Alrighty then.
So you have that, and in it you also find a few copper pieces. 8 of them.
Alright, I will give everybody a... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I give everybody a copper piece and then say, I'll hold these 2 for the group if we need to buy something.
That is the only money I currently have.
Don't we start with any gold?
I
You
didn't
get the
know.
old coins? Is
You
nice.
could have, but it's up to you.
No,
If you want-
And then,
I'm an undead. We had no reason for money. We were just sort of
Fair.
hanging out, hunting things.
I mean,
Sure.
the pandas were preparing to come here, so maybe you had something.
You had 10 left from your store.
Hell yeah.
also, when I hand the copper piece to the peon, I do look back at the taskmaster and say, and this one helped keep us scoped. He's rising up and no longer a peon. He's joining us as a member of the Horde.
Yeah, and looks up at Ruger and he says, so you're finally looking to become a warrior, huh?
I nudge you and like, speak up, man. He's talking to you.
Oh, yes. Use more than one club. Very effective.
Well, I heard from the other peons that a few of them were afraid of you, so I suppose you could make a good warrior. We'll find out eventually. If you do want to return and work for me, then you know where to find me.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
And as they finish talking, I walk forward and I say, may I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
And I
Private or yeah.
sort of move him slightly aside.
Yeah.
And I say, I don't really want to make anyone afraid or anything, but we did notice some impish creatures hanging around where your peons like to rest. But they were on a cliff we could not reach. So I thought I would report this to you to see if you could get some warriors to deal with that problem.
I'll send a few. I'll see if I can arrange for a few scouts to check it out.
I nod. Just didn't want to cause a panic.
So you kind of see him yell over two orcs, both lightly dressed in some leather armors. Not really covering their whole body, and there's just like straps around. But he then continues to speak with them, unless you want to listen in, then you won't hear.
I will listen in.
Okay, sure, that's perception.
23.
So yeah, you overhear him generally speak about. He kind of informs the two scouts. Like, heard a rumor that there was few demons. And he kind of describes the place you described to him. I want you to check out if it has any merit. And report back. So yeah, he's just giving them a scouting mission.
Cool.
Okay. And I wanted to make it seem like that we couldn't get to them, so that's why we didn't do it. But we didn't do it because we just wanted to leave.
That's fine.
There was no money for us yet.
Nobody is paying you to kill demons, so you don't have to.
Yeah,
Need to
exactly.
return and get
Once
the quest
the
first,
money's
you know?
there, we just need the money.
On the way back, most of you are kind of tired. So, as I've discussed kind of a bit after last session, if you want to take like an hour resting at the tavern, you could use that to level up instead of actually taking a long rest. So, and the closest thing to the tavern would be this chef you guys talked to earlier.
Cool.
I just sort of find a chair and I sit down and I look like I'm like a corpse, just sort of sitting in this chair.
Yeah.
As I'm just sort of lax and not moving.
I go to the shaman trainer and I buy all my second level stuff.
It costs nothing, you just have it. You get some feedback like, I've been thinking about these totems and they help you a little bit. So
Okay, and then he teaches me basically how to summon the two totems that
yeah. Sure.
I have the Searing totem and the healing totem.
Sure. That works for me.
Yeah, and I'm learning my stuff by being unconscious and sending my consciousness to the to Sylvanas. And
We can also say I'm talking to.
she's gonna help me remember what I'm supposed to remember.
Sure.
Actually, can I be talking to like another shaman and the ancestral spirits? And that's like kind of what I'm doing right now as I'm leveling up. Since it's not going to be
sure.
WoW
You
style,
flavor
I just
it.
pay
And
money.
basically, you can flavor it however you want. You gain a level.
Excellent.
I think we should get some burgers going.
Yeah, I mean, that should work for a level for you too. So
I know how that's the pandas level up, is by cooking.
yeah, they just eat a juicy burger and they get a level.
I'm a little
Can we
jealous.
make burger while we're in the tavern?
I mean, there's the chef there. You can ask him for permission. You can also turn in whatever boar steaks you want, as he did request some.
Okay. I'll say I have some boar meats. How much for each?
For
How much money is for one meat?
Well, if you had a bit more than that, I was gonna give you one of my favorite recipes. But if you want the coin, I could do 5
What
copper pieces.
recipe?
What? What did you say?
What recipe?
One really tasty one.
I have 11 boar meats.
So, if you're interested, I can teach you my favorite recipe for 5 of them.
What's your favorite recipe?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if it's not a burger, they don't want it.
Chili cheese dogs. Do you love chili cheese dogs? I can give you a chili cheese dog recipe.
You can shove your chili cheese dog up your ass. It's a chili cheeseburger.
Is it
Let's go, dude.
something about burgers?
It's a macro steak using boar meat and some few other items.
You can always make a steak into a burger.
Yeah, you just slap a piece of bread on top and a piece of bread on the bottom. It's a burger.
I will agree to this. I'll hand them 5 boar meats.
Okay. So yeah, I will share that with you guys as well under players and recipes. And you can only have one food buff at a time.
Oh shit!
Excuse me.
Okay, might just be me not recognizing the name, but what's a Makura?
Make a history check.
I ask if he has some Makuras, he says.
Okay, I'm making my history check. 18.
You know that Makoras, they're like crab people. They live under the ocean. So along shores, you might be able to find someone.
Okay. I'll tell
Does
them
he
that
have
when
any?
they show me the recipe.
You ask for Makora ice, and he says, well, unfortunately, I don't have any more in stock.
I nod. And I thank him for this new
Recipe.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like
This
that.
new burger recipe.
Yeah, basically they're just gonna make it and then they're gonna like grind it all up and then just make patties with it.
Everything can be a
I'll just make
burger.
a steak burger. It's just
Oh.
2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, you could, but knowing them, they're probably gonna grind it up anyway.
So yeah,
I will ask him for permission to borrow the kitchen.
you can borrow the kitchen, parts of it. Well, it's not really a kitchen. Well, it's a pretty small kitchen. It's like a fire, and
Yeah, well, the cooking spot.
yeah.
There's a fire
make
pit and a
burgers for all
stone
of us?
and some knives.
So
Yes.
is there anything specific you're making?
Guess.
So, yeah, you prepare some of your burgers. It uses one of your rations.
Do you want to use high quality?
I say let's save the high quality ones, actually, since we're not, like, heading to battle. Or, I don't know, it's up to you. Use what you want.
If I'm there, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you're
Well,
spending
there's-
time with a shaman.
There's no one.
And talking to spirits.
So, for all of us, right? Do you give me advantage, or do you want to roll?
I'll give you advantage.
So you're making for all of you guys?
Yes,
Yes.
That would be 6 steaks then. 6 of them.
6 burgers.
So,
Well,
so you
while
would be
they're-
out of it.
While they're
but-
doing that,
Guide
Well-
myself.
while they're doing that, I wasn't keeping track of any arrows I was using. Do I need to keep track of those?
Nah,
Okay.
you can if you want, but whatever.
It's a pretty good burger.
So yeah, with a 20 you manage to make them, and they're pretty good. So whoever wants to eat them, which I assume is everyone, they get a d6 temperature points.
So
I
that would
will
be
when I
6
awaken,
plus.
so they'll find me just sort of laying there.
So yeah, it's not the end of your rest, so you all got your level, and
Okay.
We'll just lay the burger in his lap, and it will wait for him.
like his jaws keep falling off, so you just kind of put it at the bottom of his jaw until he wakes up.
Yeah, or that.
When I eventually get into the tavern, I will eat mine. And you said it was a D6 temporary hit points?
Yeah, unless you're a panda.
Yeah, pandas get extra. That's why you would want to choose one.
Hell yeah, dude.
4 extra
Meat
HP.
and bread. Same time.
This is
Wow.
completely new.
New
Like,
experience.
Some
Now
kind of-
this is a quality burger.
Excellent, boys. You keep doing amazing. Whatever you want me to kill, I'll make sure it's dead and we can make it into whatever burger you like.
Me
You
like
have
you.
scorpion meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were challenged to make a scorpion burger.
I
Same
don't know
man.
by whom, but yeah.
But we'll not do that now. Some other time.
And boys, if you want to try to make a burger out of one of my arms, we can always cut it off. I can regrow that shit.
That's actually
Infinite food source.
Like, you could, yeah.
I'm down for that, actually.
And then I look straight at the undead. That don't mean you can just eat me. You still have to ask.
And then you realize that I'm just sort of laying there, not moving.
I'll tell him when he wakes up. So when you wake up, my guy again tells you,
Okay.
you don't just eat me, boy.
I'll wait until you're dead, at least.
Even then, you should try to resurrect me. What the hell is the matter with you? We're supposed to be a band of brothers fighting for the Horde.
Fair enough. I hadn't considered that option. That's it.
That's right.
That's that conversation.
Yeah.
So I think
Pretty much.
there's-
My guy's just like walks away from you, just looking at you like that greedy bastard want to just eat me.
Okay, so I do think that we have a couple more people who haven't said what they did in the tavern.
Well, I ate the fucking burger, at least. Other than that, I was probably just sitting around.
Yeah.
I just picture you polishing your club with a cloth, occasionally spitting on it and just rubbing it. Just imagine the next thing you're gonna smash with. Every time you hit that, you look at his like unconscious body, like I could just kill him.
It was so easy to just smash his head in.
Yeah, and on your club, it's like a small tree. It's just huge. It's bigger than most of the other party members.
Yeah, it's one of those trees that's big and gnarled at the end, and it has just the little branches on it. You just took the little branches off. That's all you did.
Oh, they're still on there. You know, piercing damage, you know?
So yeah.
Well, if we all done with the food and the getting stronger, we should probably actually go finish and become members of the Horde.
Well, I think he said something about this being the initial task. That,
Well, we better. But
Oh, I was just gonna say. He said that there may be additional tasks we need to complete.
that's fine, but we might as well turn in these two.
He nods.
Okay, so everyone starts heading that way.
I start shuffling that way.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going as well.
So everyone ends up back at the den where Gornek is, and you find him. What do you say? And you just will show up and wait for him to say something.
I walk forward and I actually have exactly what he requested rather than just the tail, and I just sort of offer it to him. And I sort of bow slightly to him. as I offer it to him.
Very good. Should have expected this when you came in there with a living. He takes it and he looks at the rest of you.
I'll just
So
hand
all
him
of you
the
have
tail.
one.
I'll just hand him the tail and be like, the thing you're looking for is probably in there somewhere.
I'm also gonna slap one across his arms and be like, I ain't doing all your work for ya. And the peon is joining us. He got his own tail.
We have a
Come
tail.
on, Jim to turn it in.
Yeah, and he looks at you. So, as long as you have a tail, you can join for the rest of the trials. And then he starts collecting all your tails. And then he says, now for the next task. As he says that, he gets interrupted. You hear someone coming running behind you guys from outside the cave opening. Because he's standing basically just inside the cave opening.
Okay.
And you hear like heavy breathing. You find, or you see behind you, there's a troll running in your direction. He yells, Gornek, we're in trouble. And kind of just runs past all of you guys, and he starts telling Gornek, me and my party, along with Granosh Sorfang, we managed to get all the scorpion tails you were looking for, and he kind of just throws one at the ground. And he says, but there was a bunch of demons coming from a cave, and it kind of describes the direction. So you guys know it's about in the same direction I've been seeing those imps come from. And he says, a few of us died in the battle. The rest got captured. Quick enough to run back to report what happened. And then kind of Gornek looks around, starts thinking, and he says, well, the 6 of you look capable enough. I'll find whoever else we have available.
I walk forward and say, I did tell the taskmaster that I saw something suspicious in that direction. He said he was going to send some scouts.
Very good. Perhaps we'll have some more battle ready. If you manage to find this Dranosh, you'll have my letter of recommendation. And he kind of starts just passing you guys, like he's in a hurry. He has other people to speak to.
Okay, that's fine.
I quickly want to head over to him and ask him if he has a healing potion or something.
Okay. Make a persuasion roll.
Guidance.
Yes. Persuasion. Okay. And 14.
So he kind of looks over at you and he says, "You don't look wounded."
I have 9 HP. My max is 17, so I am.
You did get all your HP. So
In a short rest? In a short rest.
Because you leveled up at the tavern. So
Okay.
you get everything.
Well,
So
I still want
during
the
the
potion.
level up, you got your max HP, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was just a short rest and I was out of hit die, so I was just trying to play it, the way it's supposed to.
That's
But
fine.
I'll nevertheless ask him for the potion, because we might need it.
So that's what he responds with. And he says, well, you should be able to buy some shop if you have the coin. But
I walk forward for a comedic moment And I show my 1 copper piece. And I say, is this sufficient?
They are usually a lot more expensive. Most recruits can't afford it. But the ones we have, they are on basically the grunts have most of them. So
My mistake. And I put the coin back.
yeah.
Always worth a shot.
My character has lost his memory from time past, so he has very little concept of what money is worth.
But yeah, before he kind of leaves in a rush, like you can still catch up to him if you have anything you want to say. But he kind of just leaves you guys. But you got the information that like you managed to find this orc and get him back. And you would get his letter of recommendation, which would probably help.
Okay, so perhaps we should do some investigation before we just jump into this. So we should probably ask the troll what sort of things he encountered.
I think we should just bring him with us.
Yep.
You
And
wanna bring...
talking with him on the way.
Oh, okay, sure. We can do that.
Okay. So the troll is bloodied, but he's not like near death or anything. So he's hurt.
I tell him, if anything starts, I'm going to drop something that'll help you heal. Stay near it and shoot things from far away. Do you have a bow or some knives, some spears?
I'll be working mostly with knife. They normally don't see me coming.
If we get into trouble, at least stay close to it for a few minutes so you can feel better.
I appreciate it, brother. He kind of just shakes your hand with his
Shake
3
his hand.
fingers.
I shake with my 3 fingers because we have weird hands.
Yes.
He just got pregnant, by the way.
Oh, okay. That's how it works.
Famous troll mating ritual.
Troll.
Handshakes.
We try not to do it. Anyways, enough horseplay. Lead the way, brother. Let us go kill some demons.
So he kind of just starts walking back where he came from. You see that also some of the grunts have started moving around, like they're getting informed of the situation. So you guys start heading out, and on the way, what do you guys want to ask him?
What did he run into? What'd you run into, brother? What was the kind of demons?
Well, we first be seeing those tiny flaming ones. They be quite easy to kill, but sting you. They hit you with fire.
Ah, brother, I understand.
But then once we started heading to the cave, we'd be seeing a man walking with his imp. We found a lot more of the demons, the bad. There was these terrible horned. How should I should probably look at the picture when I describe it.
That's usually a good idea.
That's usually a good idea.
It helps just a little bit.
Yes. To be those horrible dog demons with a large mouth with sharp teeth to giant horns.
Can I roll? What would I roll to see if I recognize that is religion?
History.
A 4.
You wouldn't recognize them from that description.
They sound like beasts. Are they beasts?
He did call them like demons, so he said some sort of demon dog.
Okay. So that answers my question. I
So
guess.
if anyone else is proficient in history, you can also make one. Yeah.
Proficient in history? No. So I can't.
Okay.
I'll ask him, do you know how these flamey boys got here?
I do not know. They just came from a cavern.
Okay, he said he saw a person. Would I be able to connect that maybe this is a warlock or something?
Make a history check.
Okay. 20.
Hey, way better.
You have heard that warlock, like they exist. There are some of them in the horde, but there are others who are more evilly inclined. And they usually have the ability to conjure demons. So there are some who try and like use the demons for good, while there are others who just want power and control as many as they can.
Now, someone who can summon this many, how powerful would they need to be?
Well, if one person were to summon this many, they would have to be quite powerful, unless maybe they opened a portal of some kind and they didn't control them. So there's a few options it could be.
Okay. So it's either one powerful person or a group of people or someone who found a portal. Or another option that we haven't thought of.
Yeah.
Okay. So I say, this sounds like one who uses the magic of the demons, a warlock.
Uncool.
It's pretty uncool, dude.
Really isn't very cash money of him.
It's not very cash money.
Well, these people tend to be more inclined to craving power. However, they can be reasoned with from time to time. So we have a few options.
Do you think they would want a burger?
I do not know the minds of these people, so I cannot say what will convince them.
So yeah, and with a 20 history, you know that these warlocks, you have different, like, you have some that work for the horde, you have, you remember something, the Burning Blade, that was a group of bad warlocks, like, at war with the horde. Not like in a full-blown war, but they are very hostile against each other, put it that way. There is also a few other warlock, what should I say, guilds, tribes, something like that.
Covens, maybe?
Yeah, covens, that's a good word for it.
Okay. I say, it may be a specific group that is threatening the horde, encroaching on their territory. I've researched the immediate area before coming here. I don't know what their name is. Do they have a specific name?
Who?
The group that seems to be hostile towards the horde. That's nearby.
Well, the one I mentioned was the Burning Blade.
Oh, okay. The Burning Blade. So I say, the Burning Blades. Have you heard of such a group?
Have we heard of such a group?
You're gonna make a religion roll?
This one would more be a history, because they're not like
I'll guidance someone. Wants it.
Said guidance.
Don't-
so D4.
Don't do me. Hey.
So 10. I'm at it.
So yeah, one haunted kingmaker says the things you recognize. Yeah, you've heard something about the Burning Legion. Like they're pretty bad. You also have heard like they've been spotted like in the area of Durtar, but generally they are dealt with. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, so they're a bad set of people. We definitely need to kill them all.
Okay then. Seems we have our work cut out for us.
Just so you all aware, me and my brother here don't do well with fire, so we're gonna hide behind you with the little ones.
Well, I work from the back normally, but
Cool, we're still gonna hide behind you too. Like, we're not going to get that close.
I pet
I'm
my
gonna use club.
I pet my little scorpid. I say, he's good enough to do some of the work for us, I think.
Good, brother.
Okay. So as you guys start approaching, you eventually find like he points out the cave opening, so you guys all see it. There's a few piles of ash around the area, and there is also like 3 corpses near the entrance. They seem to be of orc. We don't know who they are exactly, but there's 3 fallen, horde members. There is a few demons still like roaming about, but they don't seem to be looking for anyone. They just seem to be wandering around outside of the cave. So you might be able to sneak past them, but that's up to you.
We saw the people who were scouts. Do these look like the scouts?
Okay.
Or are we too far away to see?
These people do not look like the scouts.
Okay.
Are these your brothers? And I asked the other troll.
I
Were
think
these the ones you fought with?
think that might have been my brothers. We got surrounded. So many came from that cave.
Alright. Brother, this might sound really cold, but did they have some good shit on them?
Your persuasion roll.
Guidance.
Do I get advantage for setting it up with a, like, oh, this might sound cold?
Sure, why not?
19.
So yeah, kind of just takes a moment in silence, and then he says, they did have some good weapons, some of them. Axes, armor.
I'm gonna look at everybody, and I'm gonna point to the peon. This fool's got no armor, and not a single weapon but a club. We should probably help ourselves out and get him something good. Since they're orcs and he's an orc, I'm like,
2 club.
The dream can be fulfilled.
How about 2 axes or an axe and a club?
You just see Ruger just collapse. He just sits down, he holds his head.
So,
Is it possible?
Well, we be part of the Horde soon. You be having access to any weapon you desire.
He just falls over, passes out.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go and get those bodies before he wakes up. Because he's probably gonna be out for a little while.
I want to look
Alright.
over. Is there a club or something that's larger than mine?
There doesn't appear to be any plot. There is, however, like you can make a perception check from here to see what you see, because you're a bit away.
And also, while he's doing that, the demons demons of this size don't normally handle weapons, but do they have like little tiny weapons, or?
The ones you see outside, they're just like the flame ones you saw earlier, and they're not like exactly at the entrance, because they're kind of just, you see every now and then like half of them will come out from the entrance and they'll just go in a direction. Like they don't stop outside, they just head in a direction. And on the ground around this area is burnt, like it's ash, so there's like most of the other areas there was a little grass, not entirely desert, but quite deserted.
Kind of like a savanna type.
Yeah. But this area specific, it's like scorched. So you're walking on flat lands.
Yeah, so they don't have any little weapons in their hands?
No.
Okay.
But with the southern perceptions, you see that one is laying on some sort of weapon. It seems to be large. And the other ones, they probably have weapons too.
Okay, so you mentioned ash. Is it like an inch thick, like very thin ash, or?
Very thin, because there's not much to burn here. So, but
okay.
what was here is burnt.
So it's not like there's a huge great axe hidden in the ash or something.
Well, from his perception, like, so one of them is laying on big, but yeah, he didn't get any more details.
That's fine. Well, are we going to
kill him.
Gather the bodies, or what are we doing?
I would say gather the bodies and kill what we can. We don't want them at our back as we fight our way in.
I'm gonna ask the other troll. Do you know any of their weaknesses while fighting them?
My blade seemed to do the trick.
I see. I'm gonna pull out my short sword.
Especially if you jam it into their eye. He kind of just motions with his hands.
Did anyone try dumping a bucket of water on them?
We did not have any buckets with water.
Do you have buckets of water?
No, I do not have a bucket of water.
Does anyone just have a bucket, an empty bucket, and we could all piss in it?
I'm gonna point at him and be like, "That anybody bucket?" And I'm gonna point to the undead guy. Bucket.
I have hardly anything on me. You can see what I have.
So Jared, you could have a bucket, but since you were working as a peon, so it's up to you.
You see a bucket. It materializes next to Ruger. He is still passed out.
It just drops out of your pocket.
Yeah, it's sort of like when you're in the game and you're supposed to knock out somebody to get the quest item. The quest item just sort of appears when they get knocked out. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I'm gonna take the bucket and I'm gonna go a few steps away from the party, and I'm gonna turn my back towards them. And I'm gonna say, "Don't look." I'm gonna empty myself into the bucket.
I will guidance you.
Do I manage to aim inside the bucket?
With the priest's guidance, yes, barely.
Barely.
Okay.
Okay, who's
in the
next?
bucket right now?
What?
It's on top of the cloth.
I'm gonna hand the bucket to Grumbo.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Let's see if the Tauren fills it all the way up.
I know something about as a player. I know that fell fire is technically different than regular fire. Would my character know the difference?
Well, you can make them karma check.
Okay. Arcana.
I also piss in a bucket if I'm handling.
It's more than Phil.
Apparently, I'm the person who
Nice.
knows everything this session.
So, well, yeah, you know that hellfire, it's like fire, it's just much worse. It will burn even your bones, while fire will just burn away your flesh.
Okay, so does water have the same effect on fire as it does on regular?
It has way less effect, but it could be extinguished. It's not like you can't.
Okay. So, I'll let them continue, because I just wanted to see if I knew if it wasn't possible for the water to work anyway. So then they did this for nothing.
These they aren't made of hellfire, they're made of regular fire. So.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, you managed to get a bucket of piss, if that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
It was a success.
Hell yeah.
It's not the hardest challenge.
Well, give it some grease so it doesn't smell that foul.
Well, my character probably can't even smell, so... But I'm not getting close range, so... It'd be better for someone who's getting close range anyway.
I will give it to the peon.
The peon still is knocked out, maybe.
We gotta wake him up, and we have a bucket of water.
I'm gonna try to wake him up. I'm gonna say inferiority as I slap him.
Well, just was.
Apparently they wish for you to carry this bucket. Extinguish any fires.
So you take bucket.
You look at the bucket and it just smells terrible.
No, it doesn't. It has grease.
It still smells terrible.
It smells like urine and a grease fire. That's what it smells like.
You took my bucket, I said.
But we wish
You
to...
get a bucket. Your buckets now.
I point to the little flaming demon things and I say, this helped put fire out.
We wish you luck.
Okay, so he's not gonna take it. Fine.
Do you want to take it with your scorpid?
I mean, can the scorpion carry the bucket?
Can try.
I mean, I'll just say what he said. It can try, though I haven't trained it to do so. So, I mean, anybody who's melee range can use it, but the scorpion just might drop it, is the problem.
Well,
Okay.
I have my hands full with my club, so I'm not taking it.
Okay, well, I can carry it, but I don't want to go up to these two guys alone. So if
We go up with club.
you come with me, Toran, if the scorpion can come too, and the peon, and I can carry the bucket.
At this point, you see a group of like 5 small imps start hopping out of the cave opening, and they're headed. It seems to come more and more of them, but they're not staying around. So they're like moving out of this area further into Savannah.
Okay. Scorpid. Let's see. I'll have to reopen my Scorpid sheet.
Did we loot bodies?
His perception is +3. And he has +5 stealth. So he could try to sneak up and get the bodies if you want.
He also has the advantage in this terrain. Like, this is his own terrain.
Oh, so
I
yeah,
will-
sand camouflage. I
Yeah.
didn't
I will
realize he
guidance
had
it.
that.
Take a D4.
So he's gonna try to sneak up and get the bodies, I guess.
Okay, so that would be a stealth check.
Okay, and this is at advantage. So 16 plus a D4, because he was gonna guidance him.
Yeah.
So 17.
Yeah, and guidance would work as long as you said your plan that the scorpion was coming in.
I would have
Okay,
said
sure.
that this. I was going to order the scorpion to go in.
Yeah. So let's see. So two of the closest packs don't seem to notice him. So
All right, he just goes up and he uses his big claws to just sort of move a bunch of the bodies into one place. How many bodies are there?
three.
Oh, so he just takes two in one claw, or at least he's gonna try. He's gonna grab them by the clothes, and then he's gonna grab the other one by the clothes. If one's bigger, he knows how to distribute the weight. So, one's
So as
bigger.
you move back with the bodies, make a new stealth check. This time at disadvantage, so normal.
Okay. So 15.
15. See.
Guidance lasts for 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's the first roll. You don't have
okay.
guidance like for a
Normal.
continuous minute.
So one of the packs, they seem to notice your scorpion just dragging back the three bodies, but they haven't seemed to notice the rest of your group yet. So it starts hopping a bit closer.
The scorpid will sort of just look over at it. And I'm back. So do I see that it looks like it's threatening the scorpid, or is it just curiously watching the scorpid?
Okay. So if you like peek over and try and get a good look, I'll need to make
A stealth?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make a stealth.
See if it notices you.
21.
It doesn't notice you, so you see that it kind of more curious than threatening at the moment.
Alright.
There's a few other imps that are kind of looking at it, but they just look back and they keep burning like they found a small bush that they're just igniting, putting on fire.
Alright. Dragging the bodies back, because I would have trained the scorpion to not attack unless something's going to attack it or I order it to. And I haven't ordered him to, so he's just going to keep pulling them back.
Okay. So the creature is going to kind of jump closer and he's going to see if he realizes what's happening here. So with a 10, that's pretty decent. So he kind of looks pretty strangely at the scorpion because it's not just eating the things. So at this point, you see him just conjure up a firebolt and shoots at the scorpion. So
Okay. Now
I'm gonna
It was
shoot
17
with
to hit.
Frost.
17 to hit. I think that hits, but I'm just going to double check.
Okay, so that's 14 fire damage. Yeah.
Okay, now it's our time to attack.
We were able to watch all of this, right?
Yeah, you were able to watch all of that.
I'm gonna hit him with a ray of frost when initiative.
Yeah.
Can I guidance myself for better initiative?
Well, that's when you initiate combat, not when other creatures do it against you.
For me.
Okay, so we're gonna move in now.
Yeah.
Yes. How
So-
far away is this imp?
There's one imp about, say,
What's
40 feet away from you guys, kind of just hopping closer, and there's another pack of like 5 of them, another 60 feet away.
Well, I rolled supremely crappily.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Nobody selected their tokens, so.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to do it properly for this one. So, I guess 19 I can roll for this guy too. So 14. So 19. Tim, you would be first. It doesn't seem like all the other ones have noticed you guys yet. But I have a feeling it will happen soon unless this thing dies. So, Tim, it's your turn.
It's muted.
Yeah, he's muted. Tim, if you're speaking, you are muted.
No, I was talking to my kid.
Oh, okay.
Had an IT problem that Daddy had to fix. So,
Fair enough.
What? So we're attacking, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not
You're
been like
going first.
noticed you guys yet. So, how do you want to attack it?
Well, I'm gonna hit it with a ray of frost.
Yeah. 11.
You said misses.
Yeah. Then
It's not dead. Hold on a second. I'm.
It's
Sorry,
Archibald,
hold on.
unless you want to use your.
I have 2 inspiration. I was gonna use one of them right now to
Okay.
reroll.
Yeah.
And I have a child in the background. I'm sorry. Hold on. Again, 19. Cool.
Roll your
1
damage.
second.
What's the damage on reinforced? It's a D8, right?
It's a D8. Yes. Hold on a second. D8. 1D8, and that will be 5 damage.
Okay, so it,
I don't know if as it being cold damage, if it does more or not.
It seems to be quite effective, the cold damage you're doing, as it's nearly extinguished in just a single hit.
Sweet. And then I'll try to put myself a little bit in front of the other troll, and try to give him some. And I'll be back in a minute, dealing with a 4-year-old.
Then it's Archibald's turn.
Yes. I would like to use my 40 feet of movement and move as close as I can.
You can get up to it.
Find the bucket. Make it rain.
Like I just picture you tossing it over him and then smacking him in the head with a bucket. So you can make a monk attack. A monk attack, like monk weapon.
Okay. I'll just
Buckets are monk weapons too.
Of course they are.
So a 10, unfortunately, missed.
Okay, I miss him with a bucket, but I hit him with a liquid. That's the important. if I'm in melee with him, it would be difficult to miss, really.
So if you want to use your bonus action to see what happens.
Can I use my bonus action to smack him with the bucket?
Sure.
That's the one.
It's an attack roll first.
Yeah.
So that hits, and it would kill him because he had 2 HP left. So what happens is you kind of just come over with a bucket, and you just jam his head into it, and he starts drowning. And then you smack the bucket into his face, and he drops dead. Didn't make too much noise because you kind of drowned him.
Okay, but did it have any effect using water?
He's dead.
Yes. Kills instantly. Perfect.
Line up,
This
boys,
was a
we need to fill another
horrible
one.
test. This was a horrible test.
Like he was already extinguished at the point you dropped the 10 cold damage, or 5.
Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Well,
I
we're
am
gonna
also
fill it up
going-
again and try one more time.
You're empty. You don't have a limit.
Yeah, but did we all go?
No.
Well, anyway, I probably have used up all the time. So, stay put.
Yeah.
I feel like my touring guy is probably a little more inside him. You probably feel like half a bucket.
Yeah, but it's not like you're just put a cork in it when you're done. Like.
What if I did?
You just have a giant cork.
Yeah, like a wine cork. Just-
No, you want the spider camp, you just tie a knot when you're done. Yes. In any case, I need Archibald to make a stealth check. See if any of the other imps notice you. Yeah, and the rest of the imps, they were kind of just burning that bush and they keep moving away, so they didn't seem to notice what happened there.
Alright.
Cool.
Gorpid and the monk drag the bodies back.
Yeah.
Then go over the bodies and pick out the best armor and weapon to give to the new orc warrior. And, see what else we have to potentially sell or we ourselves can use. I don't imagine any of the orc gear will fit the Tauren.
So you managed to find 2 padded and 1 scale mail. As well as 2 of the orcs, they just had a hand axe each, and one of them had a great axe.
So we'll give them the option, a great axe or 2 just regular hand axes.
2 hand axe.
There you go, buddy.
Well, if the scale mail fits me, I would like to do
It
that.
doesn't, you'll need to have it heavily modified.
I'll take it to a tailor or something and I'll, widen the seams a bit.
Just add another armor.
About 5 feet or something.
Yeah, just
If we find 2 of them,
Yeah.
Yeah, find 2 of them. That's a great idea.
for right now, maybe we should give it to the orc.
Use
Does fit him?
scale.
It does currently fit him. I would agree that it should go on him for now. But if we find a second pair, we do take it off and we give it to you and take it to a armor to modify.
Okay.
Do they have anything else on?
Other than that, oh. They have a total of 28 copper pieces.
28 copper pieces. There's 6 of us. Plus the troll, so 7. So 4 copper each. And I'll give 4 copper to everybody, including the troll.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And then you said we have 2 padded armors.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put that in the group fund.
What other weapons
And
were
a great
there?
axe. A great axe? Do you
Yeah,
want
there's
great axe?
also a great axe.
I'll pass on the great axe, I think. Is there like a war
Anybody
staff?
want the great axe then?
So it's a martial weapon if anyone has proficiency in those.
Torn,
No,
do you want to...
Yeah, big stick is probably the best I can manage.
Alright, so 1 great axe.
Like, why would you want a tiny great axe when you can have this log?
Yeah,
Alright. And I'm gonna kind of nudge the orc peon as he's getting in the armor. Look at you, already upgrading the world. You got money in your pocket, brand new armor, and some brand new weapons. You already got 2, buddy! 2! Already living the dream.
It's incredible.
I know. And then I'm gonna hand him the rolled up, padded armors. Go ahead and carry those for us.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and for your information, you add proficiency with all damage on axes. On hand axes and great axes, you add proficiency. And if you use 2-handed, I also used 1.5 times strength. I think we used that in the first campaign where we played.
Mm-hmm.
So I used that one as well.
So the padded leather padded armors and the great axe like strapped together, and you just see that to his shoulders right now.
Yeah.
And then I'll nudge him again. Any more loot, buddy? We'll see how much you can carry.
Me like plan.
And for your information, Garrett, yeah, it looks like you get another 7 HP, because the NPC had 7 HP. So you got everything from it.
Alright.
You won't just get one-shotted. Well, you might, but, you know.
So we go inside now, brothers, and kill the warlocks, right?
Unless you
Sounds
want
like
Yes.
a plan.
unless you want to deal with those, and I point to the imps burning the bush.
Yeah, and like at this point, like another pack of them have come through a cave. Like they keep coming out of the cave, and they
We
are
need to stop
roaming
the
about.
flow. Those we can deal with afterwards, but we need to stop them from coming.
Good point.
I will hand the bucket back to the peon or the orc.
No, you keep.
I will place it on the ground.
Who taking the
bucket.
piss bucket? No, we can't leave the piss bucket. Look, it killed that one.
You are welcome to carry it with you.
Well, I'm not doing that shit, brother.
Yeah, well, I need to keep my hands clean. We don't want any bacteria in our burgers, do we?
No, we don't. You're gonna need to wash those things a few times.
Yes, I will have to do that.
And then I'll
pick
look
it
over
up.
to Torn. Your shit stank the worst, brother. What the hell do you eat?
Nothing apparently.
So yeah, in any case, you have the map, so you can add a piss bucket to your inventory.
Sorry for harassing your bucket, but we had to figure this out.
I was not gonna touch that thing. I am surprised anybody did.
I'm a dead person. It's no worse
That's
than
a
what
solid
I am.
point. You can't even add to the bucket.
I can't, no. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll make my way towards the opening.
Okay, so
And
everyone
I
makes
will-
your...
Yeah, not go alone.
So is everyone making their way through the cave?
Well, we need to get
Yeah.
in the cave somehow, so I would assume
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You arrive here.
Oh crap, I'm gonna use a map.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Right, I'm on the computer.
And it doesn't look like it's
Things
a
are
small
about to get
one
really
either.
weird.
Okay, there's lots of people in there. Lots of people. Okay, so we can only see this far?
Well, you see this for now. Like, it's a bunch of corners and stuff, so you don't see the whole cave. It will be a cancer to reveal all the spots. That's why.
Just be real quick.
Yeah. So as you keep moving in, you can, like, if anyone goes and scouts ahead or what you guys' plan are, that's up to you guys. But that's what you see for now, clearly.
So, we go big loud, or we go sneaky like.
I say
Sneaky,
sneak.
sneaky like, yes, and I nod towards the other panda. Sneaky like for you, for first, brother. loud at the end. And I also look at the other panda. And you, I know last time you seemed like you couldn't do much after the first fight. Maybe hold off till near the end to use your abilities. I feel like this one might be a long one, with
Telling
many
me?
little battles.
You're talking to Grumbo or
Huh?
The fat or the
which
skinny
panda were
panda?
you talking to?
To the priest,
Yeah, okay.
the fatter one.
I nod. And
I do have an ability to drop a totem that can heal somewhat for about a minute. Maybe in the middle, when we are banged up, I can drop that before you use your abilities. I know you are much stronger in those arts.
I will keep that in mind.
Excellent. Let's all not try to die coming ahead.
Alright. Scorpion goes first.
Okay. So I need it to make a stealth check.
Okay. Boop. 14.
And this is
okay.
inside in a cave, so you don't get the advantage.
Okay. 14.
And then I will make 3 of these. Okay. So what it sees is 3 of these creatures. They're red-skinned. They have the 2 horns and sharp teeth. And it sees 2 of them just crunching down at some bone of some sort of creatures, just eating up. Like you see it, you hear them cracking actual bones, not just eating the flesh that's there. And then one of them he kind of turns around and he looks at your scorpion. He starts approaching it. So is there anything your scorpion does immediately?
Immediately, it would indicate that those things are immediately there.
Okay, so yeah, at that point we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
Also, where is the other troll?
He's not on the map there. He's a rogue. He's hiding. You don't see him. You have to roll out 39 perception on the rogue. That was the initiative.
13. Whoops.
I don't think I rolled that. No.
13.
Yeah. So did everyone roll, or?
I did.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's your turn. The scorpion alerts you that there's some danger.
Well, no, we have one more roll.
Toran gotta roll initiative.
Yeah, the Tor.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay. So it's still your turn.
Okay. Scorpion. That's the first thing that's gonna happen. Scorpion's gonna go boop. And which one was it that saw us?
It was this guy down here.
Down there?
The other 2 were too busy eating. So.
Okay. He'll go over there then. Rather than at the other 2.
Yeah.
And he's gonna immediately attack.
Okay.
So
So roll his attack.
Yeah, he only gets one, so the sting is gonna be the better one here, it looks like. Let me see what I got here.
That
23 to hit.
So that succeeds barely, so it takes no poison damage.
Yeah.
But roll the stinger.
So it takes 7 piercing.
7 piercing. There we go. It's your turn as well.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hope that some people move in front of me as
You
I
can move
walk.
through allies' space.
Sorry?
You can move through your allies' space.
Okay, yeah. But what I was saying is I was gonna move past them and hope someone moves in front of me, so I'm gonna move there, and I should have line of sight on all of them here from there.
Yeah. The bottom one has a bit of the way the cavern is, but the other two you see clearly.
Okay. Well then, since we're gonna need to kill them all, I'm not gonna take any risks. I'm gonna attack the one here. Oh, my thing isn't pinging. The one here.
Okay.
On top. Okay.
Roll an attack roll.
Check with my long bow. Oh wait. Is ordering my Scorpid a bonus action, or is it just it has its own?
Well, technically it goes after you, but does its own stuff. So.
Okay. So before I roll my attack, I'm going to use Hunter's Mark first on it.
Okay.
So I cast Hunter's Mark, then I use my longbow attack.
Yeah.
Okay. 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
I deal
Jesus.
9 and 1, so 10.
Excuse me.
Okay, it takes the shot and it gets hurt. You think you'll need to do a few more of that if you want to tell it.
Okay.
Then
That's
it's
fine.
a rigging.
Does Hex go off of spell damage as well?
Yeah, any damage you do, really.
Alright, so then bonus action, gonna hit it with Hex.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna hit the middle one.
Okay, you'll have to move a bit closer, but you can do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to here. And then, does that get me in range, or do I gotta get close?
You can see the middle one clearly. You can't see the other two really well.
So I'll hit that with Hex.
Yeah.
So it's now Hex. And then I will hit it with a Ray of Frost. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits, yeah.
So D8 plus a D6. So 3 cold damage and then 5 necro damage.
Yeah. And for the future, if you click Hex, it did roll necrotic damage for you. But that's fine. For now.
Okay.
Just to make it easier, and you won't have to. And do you want to do anything else with your bonus? Or is it Grumble?
Well, no, I used the bonus to cast the Hex.
Oh, yeah, of course. Grumble.
Okay, I will move up here and target this guy with a Sacred Flame.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. This guy has advantage on this saving throw. So he gets 14. So unfortunately that does not damage him.
The fuck? It's not my day, man.
Do you have a bonus action? Or?
That's all I do.
Okay. Then it's these creatures' turns. One of them is definitely gonna look back this way. The one with the frost, you see, is slowed.
Yes, the one that's frosted slowed, and that's the middle one.
Okay.
So half.
So yeah, that one is just gonna move over here. Scorpion. This one is gonna go down here. Attack arch.
I knew that was gonna happen. But I needed to get in range to attack.
The melee people are just too low initiative.
Yeah.
So this creature is going to do... this creature is going to do this attack here. So that's a 7 to hit you.
That doesn't hit me.
Okay. I guess that's it for that creature. Then it's gonna hit your scorpion twice. 2 of them.
Or they're gonna try. And they both miss?
They both miss.
One just barely.
Archibald.
It did.
Okay, I want to run between the legs of the Tauren and up here. And I will proceed to stab him.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, seems like my Scorpid is gonna do all the work here.
12, that misses.
Then I will punch him. 20.
That hits. Yeah.
7.
So it takes 7 damage.
And how is he looking?
It's looking hurt. Like it doesn't like your punches.
Oh.
I thought it would enjoy punches.
Yes, who would have known? It's the main plot twist of this campaign. The only one.
I would like to use... No, never mind. I won't. That's my turn.
Okay.
I thought about Flurry of Blows, but nah, I'll save it.
Yeah. So Harold, and you can decide to do it. Kind of not very strict with that. So Harold, it's your turn.
Yeah. I would like to bonus action into my bear form.
Yeah.
And guess I'll see. Yeah, I have 40 feet of movement, so it shouldn't be a problem. So I'll move up here and strike.
If you move past this creature, you will get.
Oh yeah, right. I'm guessing I can't move there since there's a wall.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. You will pass by it. So.
Yeah, if 90% of the square is wall, then I don't think you could do that.
Yeah, I'll stop there and I'll turn around and strike it then.
Okay.
And I'll do a claw attack.
That hits.
And so 12 damage.
Yeah, it's looking really bloody.
Seems like when you gain that level, you gained a whole bunch of power.
Yeah, I also have like 100 total HP, so in level 2.
Shit. You have to be the front of everything.
I did pick the tank subclass for.
Well, I figured the reason the Scorpid went first is because I figured they wouldn't attack the Scorpid right away even if they saw it, but that didn't happen.
Well, technically, they didn't attack it before you shot it, so, you know.
Fair. I didn't want to give them the chance.
Yeah, that was my turn. That was my turn. I don't think I have anything else to do.
Ruger's gonna run up, start hitting things.
Yeah.
Yeah, the archer doesn't enjoy having a thing in its melee range.
The 13 hit.
13 barely misses. Just dodges out of your way.
I'm guessing a 7 doesn't do much better.
Fortunately.
Ruger sits there and just stares at the axes in shame.
And for your axe, I'm not sure how you dual wielding, but you get your strength on both of them. So.
Got it.
So yeah, unless you have a bonus, then I suppose it's a Haunted Kingmaker.
The second attack is the bonus action.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
I don't like being within melee range of this thing, so I want to be able to attack, so I'm gonna move here.
Okay, it's gonna get a strike at you if you do.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But it would probably get more strikes at me if I didn't do this. So
that's a 24.
yeah, that. Yep.
That's 9 piercing and 2 necrotic.
Which I only take 1 necrotic, if I remember correctly.
You only take 1 necrotic, yeah.
Yeah, because I have resistance to necrotic damage. So that is 6, 7 damage to my actual health because I had temporary hit points. So I now have 13 health. Cool.
Yeah. And it's still your turn, so.
Yeah. So can I see this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to snipe that one.
Yep. If you get on that one, there's plenty of people to hit on the way, so.
I may
You do
use one of
because
my
they're alive.
inspirations if I do that. That misses. I'm gonna use an inspiration. I have 3, so I'm gonna be more liberal with this particular inspiration.
Sure.
So 12. That still misses.
So yeah, this was not the one you hunted,
Beautiful little kitty.
so you
Beautiful kitty.
could probably add like tokens for them. What should be fitting for hunters? A hunter's mark, like a machine gun. So the machine gun is hunter's mark.
Yeah,
then that
machine
one
gun
is
makes
X.
sense for hunters.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, that was your action, and it's your pet. Unless you want to do anything else.
My only bonus action I think I have is Hunter's Mark, which I already used.
Yeah.
So not
It's your
gonna
pet.
do that again. So gonna hit the one that's slowed.
Yeah.
Simply because it's slowed. So that's a sting.
He dodges out of the way this way. Seems they're more prepared for combat now in the beginning.
Okay. That's that.
Oh yeah, it's almost.
Yeah, he's not in the
Shit.
turn order.
Can I go here?
Where?
There?
Well, you could go like a bit further off, but you wouldn't.
Yeah,
You
can
would
I move
still.
to there? I just want to move into that spot. Can I move into that spot?
Sure, but in Praxis, a bit further south. But yeah, you can use that spot.
Actually, no. That's actually going to give cover to that because I'm going to shoot the one I shot already. So I just want to kind of step forward and then shoot
This one, right?
this one.
Yeah. You see that without a problem, so you can attack it.
Ray of Frost, 15 hit.
Okay. So as you're about to cast a spell in the melee range of the Lesser Fell Hunter, it snaps at you and your spell dissipates.
So this one stops it.
Yes. So they have this ability.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay.
So these are good for wizards and slaying them.
Alright. So when it does that, I'm going to use my action to step back again and flip it off and be fuck you as it tries to bite me. Oh,
Yeah.
It
But-
can't.
But it can't because it used its reaction, which is why I'm giving it the double finger. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Yeah,
Actually, it already used its reaction to attack Matt, so it can't. That's true. So.
Oh, it wasn't able to.
Yeah, so you don't have that information. That's fine.
Excellent. So I do hit. So that's not what I wanted. Hex. 2 damage.
Yeah, and roll your frost. That hits.
That does 6.
Okay, so that's 8 damage more.
And does it look like the cold is doing more?
On this creature, it doesn't seem like it's doing more, but it's doing about what you're used to. So.
All right.
Yeah, these things
is
are just
still up.
These things just look like dogs.
Well, pretty horrific dogs, but yeah.
Yeah, like.
And they don't have any beast subcategory, right?
These are not beasts. These are considered demons.
All right. And how is that one looking?
It's also starting to look blooded at this point.
All right. And no, that's it. That's all I did.
Grumbo.
Yes, I will move up here and do it the old-fashioned way, since I can't do it with Sacred Flame and Mason.
Yeah, that hits. And it almost kills it. You break one of its horns off, and it looks pretty damaged.
No,
it's barely standing.
Run away.
Yeah.
And it used its reaction, so he can't hit you.
Now it regains its reaction. So.
Sick.
But now it's this creature's turn. Looks around. It saw that you cast magic, so it's gonna attack the shaman.
Riggs.
With a 9.
13. So
Yeah, it
miss.
misses.
Then
Then
swatch
there's
away with my spear.
Yeah. Then there's one that's just gonna keep hitting the scorpion down there. But there's one getting hit from you guys too, so it circles around and it's gonna attack the big bear. So against the bear, 17. Against the scorpion, 20. So they both hit.
20 hits him.
So the bear takes the top number, the scorpion takes the 5 and 7.
Let's see how much health he has. Okay, he's fine. Whew. He's still there. Because I was afraid that you might do just enough damage to knock him out or something, but he's fine.
Turns Archibald.
Yes.
He's not looking great, by the way. The scorpion's not looking good.
That's exactly why he's going to get shanked.
Seems like you should burn a shanked scorpion. Is that it? He knows my time is not looking great.
23.
Yeah, I assume you mean the fell hunter. So yeah, with 23, this.
He dead.
Okay.
Does he survive 6 slashing damage from my
He
sword?
had 1 HP.
He did not survive the 6 slashing damage.
No.
Okay. I will use my movement speed to move. Can I get up here?
Yeah, you can.
I will use my bonus action to smack the guy in front of me.
Okay. You could then use your kick if you wanted.
I'm, of course, going to use the kick. 17. That better hit.
That hits.
Whack.
9. So that one is also looking pretty bloody at this point.
I suppose I'll just finish it off then. So I'll use a claw attack on the scorpion. No, not the scorpion, of course. The hound.
Everyone just keeps killing the scorpion.
Well, that makes me entirely less effective.
Yeah.
It
So
does.
I'm guessing.
not wanna
I'm
do
guessing you do. Yeah, I'm guessing you don't play with flanking.
No, top
Yeah,
ranking.
so 10.
Thank you for suggesting it.
I know you don't run the other campaign. I was just like asking, you know.
Well, he would have hit if he had it. That's why he was asking.
Yes. But yeah, up 10 on misses. But you seem to have its attention because you're the big bear striking at it. Even though there's a monk punching it.
Well, I mean,
These
I'm
are
not
more-
entirely. Yeah, I don't know how large I am, but like guessing I'm a almost 11 feet tall tauren. I'm guessing I'm a pretty huge bear.
Yeah, you're like an 11 feet wide bear. So if you wanted while you're in a bear, technically it is large.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
So whenever you do the bear form, you just increase your size like that. It's easier to see too.
Okay.
So yeah. Then it's Ruger. I assume you don't want to undo the bear form, so it's Ruger. Jared, are you here?
Yes.
It's your turn.
Try again. Try
So
again.
you technically couldn't that way, but you could move around this way and still hit him, so...
I moved through the bear.
Yeah. You can move through your allies, just not through walls.
To be fair, I'm probably so large you can just walk under me.
If you move there, you will technically get an attack of it, but it's fine there.
Yeah, that way I didn't leave anyone's range.
Yeah. Because I will be using that stuff, just so you're aware. Those both hit. Okay. So that's the strength and proficiency. So yeah, that's 18 slashing damage. And it's the left or right one you're attacking?
The right one.
Okay.
Is the Tauren now large?
Yeah.
Because he's a bear.
It turned into a bear. This is the first time you're seeing it.
Cool.
So yeah.
I'm excited to talk to another nature bro.
Yeah, you guys are nature. That's true. So, yeah, you did 16 damage. Like creature, pretty hurt after that. You chop off one of its top. Yeah, what are they even?
Tendrils?
You see those things on the top? You take one of them.
2 axes! 2!
I'm going to repeat. 2 axes, brother! 2!
So yeah.
Torp's turn.
Yeah, Haunted Kingmaker is here. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna hit. I assume I can't see this one.
Not from where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one then.
Yeah, you can bonus action move your Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, that's what I. Thank you.
Just because I know you're not playing that often, so.
Yeah. So, 12 to hit.
12, that unfortunately misses.
Yeah, I did better in the other fight, so it's just as well that I do bad in this one. So, Scorpid. He's gonna hit this one here.
Yeah.
22,
That hits.
which hits.
So stinger damage.
4.
Well, so it's looking pretty blooded.
Good.
Riction.
Tim.
Tim, it's not there. But we'll do Grumbo first. So, Grumbo, it's your turn.
Make this guy do a dex save.
Okay. That's a 12, so that fails.
Oh. Wow. Whole 5 damage.
Oh, 5 damage. It's at this point, it's near death. So it's looking pretty hurt. That would be the Fell Hunters, but I guess we can see if Rishin will kill it or not.
Alright, I'm here. So
So one of them
One
is
up,
looking near death, and there's 2 of them up, but the one you have hexed is looking near death.
alright, so that one I will hit again with Ray of Frost. Not that.
So with a 22. But
Jesus Christ. Alright, what do we take? Are we taking this 22?
Yeah, it's the first one, so
Alright.
might as well.
So 22. So it's going to be the D8.
I think it's
Yeah,
dead.
you don't know the roll damage. It's that.
Alright,
You just
cool.
have to hit it. And I assume you hexed the other one, or?
Yes, I will move the hex over.
Yeah. The last one has cover from her. Then, so,
Alright, it's the Fell Hunter's turn.
yes, this one is, it took a lot more damage from you just now, so it's gonna hit you, Ruger. With a 10.
He misses.
Yeah,
Especially with that new armor you have.
so, yeah, he misses, and that's his turn, because there's just one of them. Archibald.
I would like to here
Yeah,
and give him the business.
give him the business. That hits barely.
Barely. 7 slashing.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess business is alright. It's not booming, but it's not horrible.
And 10 does not hit.
Okay, now it's
10
not doing
doesn't
great.
hit. So yeah, at this point it's looking pretty bad. The rest of you managed to finish it off, unless you want to stay in initiative. Yeah, it's not going to have another turn.
You could all
Unless you want to stay in
all at
initiative.
It decides that it wants to die at this point.
Yeah, it just gives up.
It just
Like,
kills itself.
I have had it.
have a
I'm
question.
going back to hell, and it poofs out of existence.
They all
That works.
proof out existence? What?
Yes, all of these creatures turn all that you see left of ash.
Fuck, I want to make burgers out of them.
Well, let's do that.
It's not.
No,
Demon burgers,
demon
demon burgers are quite see.
I don't like these creatures.
Well,
So if
I
we're
have
out of
an hour
initiative-
for my hunter's mark. I can still put it on things, so we might want to move quickly.
Yeah, if that lasts an hour, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I'll turn back to a Tauren, I suppose.
Yeah, just change back to your tiny size. Well, it's still huge, but tinier.
Tinier, huge.
Let's see. How do you change the size of it?
Just clicking a token and you see the corners, you can drag them around like this.
Yes, like that. Perfect.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You should be able to do that if you like click the corners of it. See like the size.
You tried to turn it off, however, you accidentally turned it on full blast.
I think you should be able to, don't you? You have to do it, yeah.
They should be like white boxes, right? And they
He's-
aren't there.
He's bigger
For me, at
than
least.
the cavern, so he's stuck.
I don't fit.
He's stuck in the cavern.
Well, I guess this then. Yeah, I'll look into it at some point, but don't forget, so I won't really.
Now he's
Yeah.
sideways. Now he's.
It's me.
Well, that was you. I didn't do that. So
Yeah, I can rotate it, but I can't
Yes.
resize it.
okay. Well, the problem is fixed currently because whenever you need your bear for this bear will be on standby at the entrance.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. So if I have that token, I can just track the HP on that one instead.
Yeah.
Since, didn't have its own sheet. Well,
I'm
it
fully
had
on
a
my
sheet,
tablet
but I
again.
couldn't edit it.
Yeah.
I'm fully on my tablet, so I can't move my token anymore. So I'll try to as best as describe
That's
it.
cool. Like anyone be able to token at this point. So yeah. If anyone else know, they can do it for you.
Nice.
So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm gonna use my other spell slot to heal my Scorpid.
Is the Scorpid still looking hurt, or?
Well, I gotta heal it first. I'm gonna use my other spell slot. I may as well, because I'm not gonna use it on anything else.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I have 3 spell slots, and I don't use them for anything else. So.
What is the stats on that ability? Men Pet. I get to heal it for D12 plus Wisdom. So that is a D12 plus 2.
Yeah. What happened again? Sorry, I just got a message.
Well, I healed my Scorpid 9 hit points.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's still looking hurt, I'll walk up to it and I'll cast Cure Wounds on it.
Yeah, it's at less than 50% HP currently.
Yeah, so it's looking hurt.
Yeah. If anyone is yeah, you don't have to roll to me only.
Oh yeah, I used the extension. It healed for 8.
Okay.
So
In any case, if anyone is proficient in history upon seeing these creatures, you can make a check. See.
I'm not proficient.
History or Arcana. Arcana could also work.
I am
Not
not
nature?
proficient in Arcana.
Okay.
what about nature?
We're all dumb. What do you expect?
You're all dumb.
Yeah, I'm the smartest one, and I'm not proficient in that. So.
How about I'm proficient in nature, if that helps.
Not really for the information I was planning to give.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fair. I mean, I could roll Arcana history with like a -1 modifier.
Yeah, who has a plus in intelligence? If you put it that way.
I have 2.
Okay. Does anyone else have a plus in intelligence?
No.
No.
The shaman, does he have a plus? Let's check. Okay, so I lower my limits to whoever has a plus in intelligence can make a history or Arcana.
I have a plus. Am I the only one?
The shaman too. So he can roll when he gets back. If he
Me
wants.
big, me smash. Club.
So it's up to you if you want to do history.
I'm gonna do history, because I seem to be having good luck with that. No, never mind.
You shouldn't
Never
say
mind.
that.
Fucking jinxed it, dude. Fucking jinxed it.
So yeah, you haven't heard of these creatures. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, I know what fell fire is, but I don't know what these.
You don't know what these creatures are. You have very specific knowledge.
Yeah, apparently.
Like fire sounded cool, you know. These creatures didn't sound that cool. So
Yeah, apparently demon dogs are not cool.
yes, they're definitely uncool.
Super uncool.
By the way, my Scorpid still is down like 9 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you healed it the 8 I healed it, right?
Yeah, you healed it 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, you healed it 8, I healed it 9, and it's still down 9 hit points.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of hit points.
But anyways, you managed to successfully deal with the entrance demons. So what do you
I'm
guys
gonna have my
want to do?
Scorpid look here, where it currently is.
Okay. So if that moves a bit forward, I'll need this. Well, is anyone else moving with it, or is he just moving a bit further?
We'll let him go first. I'll follow a bit behind, I think. Depends on how far he moves in.
I'll give it a guidance, sure.
So yeah.
The
If
Scorpid?
it moves, the Scorpion doesn't notice anything from moves further. It might, but it'll need to make a stealth check.
Okay. 10?
With guidance.
Oh, it does have guidance, okay. So 14.
Okay. So with a 14, kind of moves a bit further in. I will do 3 of these. So he moves a bit further in.
And then he gets hit again. Of course.
Can somebody move my guy up to just above the 2 scorpion? That actually works. That's fine.
Okay, so he moves a bit further in, and where are the rest of We're not doing initiative yet,
I
necessarily.
think the monk said he was behind the Scorpid, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll be around here.
Okay.
Well, I'm a big guy, so I can't really sneak well, so I would hang back until someone called me over.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna move up 1 square from where I was.
And that's where you're standing, Jared.
I'm standing right here.
Okay.
I will need the 2 closest guys to roll stealth with advantage, because you're kind of further away. You have to beat a 15.
Well, we got found.
I'm good.
Oh no, you got the boot there.
Wait, you have a -2 to... Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's a lazy
it's
peon.
lucky he had advantage.
What, dude?
Okay, you have a -2. Normally, it's the person stealthing who sets the DC, but for this, I'll make an exception.
But we can see those guys.
So what you two see and hear is what I need to make a perception check to figure out.
I would just say a scale mail gives disadvantage on stealth, by the way. I'm just saying.
So it's normal.
Yeah, so he would have got a natural 1.
Yeah, he would have gotten a natural 1 and therefore a -1.
He walks forward and he's like, okay, if he's gonna fail, he's gonna fail in spectacular fashion. Ruger's gonna walk forward and go, and just say, Scorpion, what do you see?
And it turns around and just sort of points at those people.
I'm gonna look at the orc, and I'm gonna say, "What the fuck, man?"
We hit them, yes? We hit them. And then he's gonna charge forward. Okay, so that's the trick I have. Because they're kind of surprised by this too. Like,
Okay, so they don't get a surprise round on us.
No,
Okay, good.
like they weren't immediately gonna attack the scorpion either. 'Cause there is scorpions native to this place, so it's not too uncommon for them to come in.
Yeah, so in other words, I'm gonna have to get an animal from each place that we go, so that way it doesn't attract attention.
So let's see. Did I roll? I don't think I did.
Oh, I didn't roll.
No, I was talking about me.
Well, I didn't
forgot
roll
to
either,
select
so
a token.
thank you
Sorry.
for saying something.
14. Okay, so they're quite quick compared to what they actually are.
I rolled twice by accident.
Yeah.
I forgot to select the token, but I got 14.
So I technically have 14, not 7.
Okay, so what you can do if you select your token is you can select your token roll, and then you can change to your first number. So if we just always keep the first number, that's consistent. So
Yeah, I double-clicked by accident.
yeah, that's fine. You can just change to your first number. Like if we just do always the first number, then it's consistent. So so everyone is ready and have changed their numbers. You should be able to find the
Archibald
turn order.
rolled again by accident.
Yes, because I am trying to get in here.
Oh, okay.
So you should see it there and just click on the number itself.
Yeah, and I changed it to 14, but I'm not
And
sure.
then enter. You have to click enter.
Enter.
There we go.
Yes.
Harold, it's your turn. You hear the peon of you. He doesn't seem to be quite used to stealth.
We will have to instruct him better next time.
I'll just whisper while I'm walking up. Okay, so they really are dumb. And then I'll
I tried to tell you. I have been
I'll
trying.
I'll walk up there, and I'll do produce flame.
Yeah.
And I'll throw fire on them, I suppose.
Sure.
So
this guy you see clearly, the other one. But a 15 hits him, so takes 6 fire damage.
yeah, and bonus action transform into the fucking bear.
Yeah.
Just put this there.
So yeah, then it's Haunted Kingmaker.
Alright. Do I see anyone?
From where you are, yeah, you notice one of them. He kind of just turns around and he yells out to the 2 others. There's someone coming. More of them.
Alright, so, which one? Is it the top one, middle one?
Yeah, the top one.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, it does appear that I have a line of sight on him. Okay, perfect. As long as I can see someone, I don't see any reason to move. So, my hunter's mark gets placed on him, because it lasts for an hour, and I can place it on as long as it's still active. And 19.
Okay. So 19 hits.
For 8 plus 4.
Okay.
And
So at that point,
Okay.
he is actually blooded.
perfect.
Is that the top guy?
Yeah, the top guy.
And Scorpion. The other guys are behind things, so he's gonna he's gonna walk around this way. So he's gonna start off there, and he's gonna poke him with his sharp stinger. See what happens. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Okay, he needs to make a
Con save.
con save.
That's a fail, so he
he's
takes
dead.
14 damage. So he's not dead, but he gets knocked unconscious, and it seems to be the poison is affecting him.
Perfect.
So he can't move due to all the poison you put in his system.
Okay, so he didn't immediately die because it was the poison that tipped him over. Okay.
And then it's Archibald.
I would like to move over to this guy. That should be possible.
Yeah, you have like you're a monk, so you can move across the whole map. It's fine.
Yeah, and I assume though these brown things are like stalactites or stalagmites or something like that.
They go from the ground and all up into the ceiling. So.
Okay, so they're just pillars. Okay.
But they're not like made by humans. They're like
naturally formed pillars. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And I will try to this 24.
24. 24 hits him.
6 slashing damage.
With 6 slashing damage. Yeah.
Oh, he can see more.
Punch. 16. That's 16 hit.
16. That does hit him. Yeah.
Additional 4. And this time I will use the flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's 2 more unarmed strikes, if I'm correct.
That's 1 more, because you already used your bonus to do 1. Then you can do 1 more with by spending a key. So spending a key means you can do 2 instead of 1.
Okay.
So if you want to spend your key, you do 1 more. But it's up to you.
In that case, I think I'd rather do a dodge action.
That would also take your bonus action, which means you couldn't strike with your second.
Then I'm going to stand here.
Okay.
Do nothing.
Since you're still getting class, I will allow you to roll 2 more d4s for damage, because as long as you hit with your action, you can use your bonus action for the blackout kick. Part of your simple class.
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot.
If you want 2 more d4s for damage.
Hey, wait, Grandma? Are you gonna go to the bathroom?
So, takes an additional 4.
The Tug's parents come in and ask if he needs to go to the bathroom. He can fight later.
And they immediately take cringe damage.
They're just like, no, Bob, no.
No, Grandma, I'm fighting the bad guys.
Mom, why you gotta embarrass me in front of the enemy?
Like the cultists.
Mom, you always do this. I hate you. Anyway, he takes 4 more damage.
It's called perfect timing.
So, Ruger, it's your turn.
Ruger will do what Ruger does best.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only thing Ruger can do.
The guy there is dropped on the ground. I should put an X on him. He is not dead, but he is dying now. Yeah, he's dead.
Is it 12 hit?
He's dead now. It's 18 because he's on the ground. Conscious.
Ah, I see.
So if that's what you wanted to do, it's up to you. Like you could finish.
Yeah, that works.
Sure. Okay. He's dead. You chop off his leg. Like he won't be going anywhere now.
And I step in front of the scorpion.
Yes. So do you want to do anything with that leg? And the next guy?
I will take the leg and I will throw it at the next person.
You can use your bonus action attack to do that if you want. It's a improvised weapon, so it's just your strength. Yeah, that hits. So roll a d4 plus strength. so what happens is you come running over. The other guy is just out of your range, so you chop the guy's leg off, the one you're standing on, and you pick it up and you throw it right in his head. His face is just covered in blood, and it took 6 damage.
That guy must have had really large legs. Are these guys orcs, by the way?
Yeah, these are orcs.
Okay.
If it helps, this is the picture.
Yeah, I just wondered if it was the same as the picture. Or if they were just generic pictures that had variety of races or whatnot.
These are mostly orcs, yeah. You're in orc territory now.
Okay.
So yeah, now it's their turns. Which means they were gonna just go and attack with the attack tactics, but I think they're gonna. I'll make a check for him. Okay, yeah, he kind of looks at you and looks disgusted at the move you just did. But he's relatively smart, so instead of going after you, he's gonna go between these rocks, which is difficult terrain, but he managed to do so. He's gonna flank you. I'm not using flanking, but they have pack tactics, so yeah. So with pack tactics, they have advantage on their attacks, which both of them make.
Sure.
So mace, that's a 50. Does a 15 hit?
Barely.
Then it's the other guy. 21 and a crit.
Oof.
So it's first 4, then 8.
All of these are resistance. So that's something.
That's bludgeoning. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, you're resistant to bludgeoning.
That's true.
So yeah, their weapons do not hardly anything against you.
So all of these 3.
Yeah,
And then
there
it's
was
the
a
crit.
crit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the damage. So 21 halved, so 10 damage.
Okay.
And just on both sides, they just whack their maces into your fur. It keeps it bouncing back, not doing the impact they would have hoped. So yeah, and then it's reaching. So Tim, if you're here, it's your turn. It's Grumble. So
Alright,
Grumble.
so I'm going to move to in front of the bear on his lower square in front.
Yeah, there or there.
Yep, right there. So that way I have line of sight on that first one.
Yeah.
I'm going to move my hex to him.
Yeah.
And
How long is hex, by the way? Is it a minute?
An hour.
Okay, an hour at level 1. Cool.
And then I'll hit him with a firebolt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that misses.
Cool. So that's me.
Yeah. Grumble.
I can't see any one of them.
Not from where you're standing, no.
I go up here then.
Okay. So you can make out the details out of one of them.
Okay.
So if you want to do Sacred Lightning in.
Yeah, I'll do the one that's look most hurt.
You only see one of them.
I do the one that I see.
The one that looks most hurt is the one you can see.
Take 7.
So yeah, it takes 7 damage. Heroic.
So I'll move up here and I think I'll try to bite attack this time.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing an 18 hits.
Yeah, that is.
For 11 damage.
He's looking pretty hurt, like he's barely standing at this point.
Good. I guess that's my turn. I don't really, unless I want to exit the form.
Yeah.
Alright. I am gonna can go there. I'll go there. Why not? I got a big bear in front of me. As well.
Yeah. Provides
I'm
you
so
with
massive,
some
you
wood
can
cover.
probably shoot between my legs or something.
Just don't get on that one, and there won't be any bear cubs left.
Again, I have 2 inspiration. I'll probably use one if that happens.
Yeah. I don't always use nat ones as like super bad things, but if you have people in your line of sight and that sort of stuff, then yeah.
I'm gonna use an inspiration. Another one.
Okay.
Come on. There we go.
Yes.
He's dead. He has some HP, but yeah, you're not. He's dead.
Okay.
And also, I don't know if you realize, but that I changed that ability. So whatever you want to use it, you can do. You just have to like let us know before. Well, actually, you can say after, sure. But you can just use it once per day, and it's 1 extra die.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't have used it then because he just instantly died. So.
Yes, that's fair. Just because you got a crit, I remembered.
Scorpion. Gonna sting him. 12.
12. 12, that actually hits him, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Fails. That's 20 damage, so yeah. He gets dropped to the ground, starts you see the symptoms of the poison, and just his nerve system collapses and just shakes on the ground.
Okay, so did I do just enough damage to...
This one seems to be dying of the poison, unless he gets an antidote. The other one seems stable. Well, actually, no, he got his leg chopped off. I forgot.
I was about
Never mind.
Okay, so I'm not gonna waste anything on him. Actually, I can just use a medicine check on him. Because we might want to interrogate some of these. They might be interested in why they're here, that sort of thing. So
Is
I'm gonna...
is it wrong to make orc burgers out of these guys?
Who does?
One of them. I don't know.
If you're asking me, you know the answer. The answer is going to be yes, it's fine.
I ask Archibald first.
Can I do a moral check?
Okay. I'm just going to do a medicine check on this guy.
Do an intelligence check, Archibald.
I'll switch out of my bear form, just...
Well, actually, wisdom would be fine for that as well. So you can
do wisdom.
I rolled an 18 on him.
Okay, so he's stable, but he's still knocked out cold. But he's not dying from a poison anymore.
Okay.
And with your 20 wisdom, you know that generally eating humanoids is considered bad. Especially if the races you wanna... Yeah, if the races you interact with, like other pandas would be bad, other horde members would be bad, even the alliance would generally be seen as bad. Although, like, the undead are kind of an exception.
Yeah.
But they're creepy on their own.
And as you say that, I walk over to this one over here. Because I have some missing hit points that I want to...
Yes.
This is gonna get nasty.
You also see a chopped off leg you can eat as a snack if you prefer.
I'll keep that leg for a ration later.
Sure, you can add the orc leg. Sorry.
Before you go digging in, can we make sure he don't got no money or nothing of value on him?
Okay, so you guys can check the
Tend
pockets.
to not eat those parts, but feel free.
I'll do a quick search on him.
I do an investigation.
1 second.
I will tell Grombo, I don't think we're supposed to eat humanoids.
Does these guys look humanoid?
You know they're humanoid. You're not
Can-
that retarded.
Okay.
Well, but I mean, if we eat them here and now, no one will ever know.
As you say that, you see the upland just start.
Yeah, but before that happens, Tim's character had a 6 for an investigation on that
Yes.
body.
So you find 7 more copper pieces.
Alright, everybody gets a copper piece.
You also find 3 maces.
3 maces.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they each had a mace.
So I asked the orc that joined us, do you want to switch axes to maces, or you want to stick with the axes?
He's gonna be carrying them anyway, probably.
Of course he is, but the point is, what does he want to wield?
Yeah, did you catch that?
I guess not.
Oh, there we go. So did you catch what he said?
Hello?
Maybe there's something wrong with the mic. Maybe you should reconnect. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just taking off any clothes that these orcs have. Or at least this one. Just this one. And I'm just gonna...
Ruger will carry the maces, yeah. Sorry.
You hear us,
Alright.
right? So there's no problem
Yeah.
there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
Alright. So when he says he's cool with the axes, I'll wrap the maces together, be like, cool, and then add them to, like, the shoulder bundle.
Yeah, and I just disrobe this one orc, and I just eat everything except the bones.
Yes. That's fine. So you can roll how many hit dice you and you get 10 base, from ability. I think it's a d4 for each you spend.
Yeah, I get a ton of hit points back. So,
Well, if he eats everything except the bones, is there a skull for me to take?
Yeah. Sure.
so
It's not like
I
picked
only
up
use-
clean, so it's still a bunch of chunks. Yeah.
I fully heal from that one hit dice, so I'm just gonna use the one. And I get to roll a d4. Whoops, I forgot to put /R.
I guess I'll just take 40. It's wonderful.
Okay, 3.
Yeah.
As I see the Tauren go for the skull, my character just goes, we're some real sick fucks, aren't we?
Yeah, it's not completely clean. There's still, like, blood and stuff on it, but you might want to, like, clean it off and bleach it later.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Daggers from anything, skulls from those that we serve with, and that motherfucker, and just point towards the undead. I wonder what we're gonna do next.
And I sort of pop up after eating, and my jaw is unhinged, and I don't realize it, and I just go as I'm trying to talk.
You got something out of place, brother.
He just sort of looks down, grabs his jaw, and just goes back into place. And I say, well, that was refreshing. Sort of unappealing to watch for your races, I'm aware, but it works. And I look healthier than when I walked in here.
I'm just gonna walk away. I'm actually not gonna say anything. He just walks away.
Yeah, like my skin even turns like slightly more color in it and everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of not an appealing thing.
So yeah, while I'm standing there waiting, I'll just like remove the pieces of meat from the skull.
Yeah.
Bits that are left.
Are we gonna wait for him to wake up and then interrogate him?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, is it okay if we attempt a short rest?
Well, we don't have to wait here. We
Yeah,
can,
that's true.
we can continue exploring, but that's not up to me. I have a full belly, whereas others do not.
Let's check.
Yeah, so all of you guys are waiting. Who's proficient in perception?
I am.
This is one of my first characters that perception is something that I didn't invest in.
So whoever is normally quite perceptive, so whoever would perception can make a roll. See if they notice something.
It's myself.
Alright, I am proficient 22.
Yeah. So Tim and Jared, or Rigshin. It's Rigshin, right?
Ruger.
Rigsin. Okay. Yeah, and Ruger, of course. Yeah, that was.
Although he did warn you in
The
the
troll,
first
that's a
session.
more difficult name.
Yeah, he did warn you in the first session that he was going to mispronounce it constantly. So
I know. It's
You're
fine.
just lucky I don't call you Chibli. Okay. But yeah, the two of you notice that there is some sound coming from the creatures you heard outside, like small chittering and laughing and coming from this direction. So there's probably another pack of them coming from there soon.
I will draw everybody's attention in that direction and say that we may have more incoming.
And there is also
If I-
two that you see. One that leads down here into a small cave opening, and there's a larger cave opening going.
So the noise
Right,
he's hearing
so-
is coming from this middle one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, how large is that opening?
It's not that large. You would probably have to squeeze through. Same with the bottom one, but the top one you would easily fit.
Yeah, the thing is, can I use mold earth to try to plug up the hole?
Well, you could try, but you'll have to make your way over. Sounds like there's some creatures there, so they might spot you as you do.
Yeah, okay.
Currently, you're not like standing next to the opening, so you don't see what's there, and they don't see what's here.
If somebody can move me up, I want to be between the scorpion and the undead guy.
Okay.
So from there, I'm going to suggest the scorpion go up to kind of plug the hole.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Somebody
there's
go.
30 feet range on mold earth.
Okay, so you want to try and like collapse the opening there with mold earth.
Yeah, basically. That was
Okay.
my idea.
Roll a spell casting check. That would
Spell
be
attack
your-
or?
Yeah, your proficiency and your wisdom. So 5. Yeah, you start like yeah. You haven't really paid that much attention in the magic classes. You always
Yeah, in the
just
druid class, you know.
practice the shape shifting because that's what you liked, just mauling people who you needed to fight. So you start like growing some mold parts of the side, so it doesn't really do anything. You can try again, but it takes some time. Luckily, it didn't make too much noise, though.
Perhaps we could just move off their path. It seems like the other ones simply wish to leave.
Yes, but we don't want them to keep going out. That's just more things we have to deal with later.
True, but we may have to open that passage back up and deal with whatever's behind that wall.
So you guys want to do? You have plenty of options.
Well, if I collapse it, I could always open it again, but I'm not quite sure if they can open it back. So
He just suggested that we may need to go in there still, but if you want to do that, you go ahead.
if no one stopped me, I want to try again.
I'm not going to physically stop anybody from doing
So
You could if you tried
goes a bit longer, and you hear the noise closer. But you can make one more try.
It's really.
As soon as I see him trying again, I'm just gonna move down here.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's bugged. No, okay, it's not. It's not.
And my Scorpid is going to move down here to protect me.
Okay, so do you want to keep 5? That's the question.
We might as well sit here for a minute and see if they come through.
I'll
Orc.
take 5 and I'll instead step up as I do. Like,
Yeah, so you.
so I'm at the front.
Just because I wanted to do this, I want to move this guy out of the main path, so that way he doesn't get killed before we can talk to him.
But as you start approaching down here, I need to subject.
Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. I'm gonna track something else. Sorry, guys. Let's see what I do.
Before there's like seven fellhounds just jump out of the hole and kill you.
I mean, it is a small hole, so they couldn't all fit in there at once, but 14.
They're doing a Congo line out of the hole.
Just see what's yeah, it's fine. Nothing happens.
Okay. Perfect. And I wanted to hide in that corner anyway, so can that stealth apply, or can do I have to roll it up?
Sure, that applies. Yeah. So what's everyone else doing? Like, I know you've been going more Earth.
I can hold an
waiting.
action when they come through.
Yeah,
What are you holding?
Sacred Flame.
And what are the rest of you doing?
Ray of Frost.
The monk and the orc.
I would like to.
Before he
extra
goes,
score.
I just wanted to move that orc out of the way with the Scorpid.
Yeah.
So, just have this orc moved somewhere.
Back towards the opening, back towards you. Where?
Here. But I can't move him, so.
Okay, the scorpion or this guy down here?
Yeah, that guy down there.
Sure.
There you go.
And you guys, you notice that one of the imps come out. So the Sacred Lightning is a dex save, and there's another attack roll for your cold thing. He is surprised, so you get advantage.
Is that for everybody?
Yeah, for you, because the ranger was hiding and Torin was just standing ready in the open trying to mold dirt. But yeah, you failed miserably.
No, I got an 18.
Yeah,
My
he.
fat
Oh,
fingers
okay,
are
okay,
mine.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
saw the.
did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also just saw the
Yeah,
double.
I have fat fingers. Leave me alone. I keep telling you.
We're
I
aware.
move my hex to him as well before I hit. So
Okay.
8.
So, yeah. Technically, you can't do a bonus action when you hold your reaction, but your 8 cold damage will kill him anyways. Because it's cold and they take 16.
Cool.
That guy is dead. And now you see a bit further in, there's some more of these imps just through the tunnel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They're in a bottleneck, boys. We got them.
Yeah, I have something I want to do.
Yeah. So I will clear the initiative, and then wait, I didn't do that.
Okay, so
Then
we're
it's
doing initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like
This
to
is
move over.
I just half the reason why I hid is because I didn't want to get hit, but the other half is because I wanted to move that guy, so that way we don't lose that guy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll. Not as good this time.
We have a pretty tight initiative though, but they all go for us. So
Yeah, they saw you guys gank their friend.
Yeah, they all blow up in flames, and they're definitely heading there. They know something's up. So everyone rolled, or yeah, missing someone. Okay, so if we're missing someone, just come later with it. Because right now it's the imp's turn. So they will kind of just hop down,
Let's see.
hop over, hop next there, down, down. To there.
Yeah, someone is missing from the turn order, but they don't go before your imps anyway.
So they all start making it through the bottleneck because they're
no,
quite quick.
everyone is in the initiative. We're only 6 players, right?
Yeah, everyone's there. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 5 imps. So that makes it easy for me. So Scorpion, 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Monk, 11 to hit.
Misses.
Orc, 19. Then it's 24 for the Shaman. And it's a 24 for the Thorn.
Yeah, I would like to absorb elements, so half damage.
Yeah, you take half damage. So it's in the same way. It's first numbers way to the left. So Scorpion. Then it missed the it missed the monk. So I assume 19 girl.
Yes, a 19 hits.
That's 9 fire damage on your part. And just keep in mind your enraged benefit. So there is, yeah, and it took the last two too. So 13 for the Shaman.
6 for me.
Alright.
That's half that.
So yeah, instead of you igniting up,
Do I take
Arrow.
double damage or anything for being a troll?
no, you don't have that. You just don't like fire, and I don't think if I wrote anything with your regen, I might have done like used if you took fire, but yeah, it's not. You don't take double.
I didn't say anything in the regen stopping it from healing either.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, you just generally don't like fire. It's known to have killed a lot of fire is bad against trolls, but you don't actually take more damage.
Alright.
So, which is why you took 13 damage, so it hurts pretty bad compared to the others.
Yeah.
So it took 9, 11, and 6. So it got reduced.
It was not fun. It was not.
So Archibald.
Yes, I would. Don't really want to kill these guys. So I would like to move just around here and attempt to dart to this guy here.
Yeah, you have a dart, so sure.
And that is 1d4 plus 3, which is
Yeah.
my dex. Yeah.
That
15.
hits. And it's blooded.
Can I do another one? That probably counts.
You can use your bonus action, but yeah, sure. I'll let you do a dart action. Why not?
Yeah. Throw another one. 24.
That hits.
6.
And he's knocked unconscious, so he doesn't disappear.
That's my turn.
Yeah. Then it's Archibald. No, it's
Again.
you just get the limited turns because I can't read.
Yeah. So I'm guessing these are pretty small, right?
Yeah, they're considered.
Would you
tiny
allow me to stand on the middle one and do a war
or
stomp?
small. You'd have to make an athletics.
Sure. Let's see.
So you're kind of just trying to hit everyone because it's a 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
So
So do I
see,
manage to?
against him. So I mean, it doesn't make sense for Dex. So yeah, with an 18, you manage to push into his space for the time being, and you can do your war stomp. So that's a con save, right?
Yeah, it's a con save. And I. Well,
I
you said.
assume the one that's unconscious automatically fails and dies.
Yeah, this one is dead. Just
So the way you worded it is the DC being the strength score of the Tauren, not like 8 plus proficiency plus.
yeah, I word stuff weirdly. It's like 8 plus proficiency plus strength.
So it should be 13.
Okay, so 2 of them succeed.
Yeah, and they take half damage, and they're not stunned. And let's see. It's 3d6
The middle
damage, so
ones just get stunned.
I'm guessing.
Get stunned. So yeah, 8, half damage from that. Okay. So yeah, they're all still up, but the ones that are stunned is looking terrible.
Yes, I'm guessing I'm pushed out of the space.
Yeah, you push out of the space at the end of your turn.
Do they get attacks of opportunity or?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, if you're forced out of the space, it doesn't.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I would like to bonus action enter my bear form,
Okay.
just so I have a meat shield.
Grumble.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's technically a wall in the way, so he would probably have to move there.
Yeah.
I'll move up here and can I hit this guy?
That guy back there? Not from where you're standing, no.
Okay.
Move down here, you could. Yeah, you could if you do it there. So, you can just move back, so it's fine.
Yeah. Dex save.
Dex save. This is a failure.
Hell
So he
yeah,
gets
dude.
singed for a damage.
And I will move to hopefully cover here.
Like, he just looks at your flame and he doesn't understand why you're using flame against him.
It's radiant, man.
Yeah, it's technically radiant damage, but
Yes, but it's still burning him, so he just doesn't understand. Did you want to do anything else, or?
Move to cover.
Yeah. Reach him.
Alright, I'm gonna move the hex to the one in front of the bear,
Yeah, so.
and then hit it with Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Hit the wrong damn thing. Again. Bad at that.
Yeah, it's the same modifier though, so
So then
Yeah, just.
it will be 8 plus 4, so 12
Yeah,
damage.
like these guys, they are vulnerable. So we do, yeah. Do that.
I have 12 HP.
And then I'll, if I can, move the hex to the one in the very back.
It's hexed.
Alright.
It's your turn. It seems like there's fighting happening at the entrance.
yeah. So I am still stealthed, I assume.
Yeah, as far as you know.
So I'm just gonna move there. I don't get any bonuses from being hidden, do I?
Maybe. Let's see. Well, actually, there's just one who can really spot. So yeah, one of them doesn't spot you. So who are you attacking with advantage?
Are the stun ones prone?
No, they're just stunned. So you have advantage because they're stunned, and the last one, it doesn't see you, so you get advantage.
Well, I'm gonna take advantage of the advantage. So may as well kill those ones while they're stunned. And I'm gonna throw Hunter's Mark on the one in front. And I'm gonna hit that one. Or try to.
So in the one in front, you mean this one, or the
This
one
one.
near the bear? Okay.
So 20.
Yeah, 20 hits that one.
I do 11 damage, and then I have Hunter's Mark damage, so...
It's dead.
Alright, Scorpion's gonna move up.
Yeah.
And it's gonna hit this next stun guy.
Advantage. So if you hit, he's dead. He's dead.
Okay. Perfect.
So
So,
Ruger,
one left.
where did they should have been? No, I think I deleted. So after Ruger, if you don't finish, he's gonna get a shot off. So, Jared, it's your turn. Yeah.
And whack whack.
Yeah, you probably kill him. Yeah, the first strike kills him.
Okay.
You're very tough, but they can, as he said, they can do a bunch of damage if they get your firebolts off.
Oh, you're bad.
So, I guess since we fought those things, we may as well look in that area before the next
so-
round comes through.
Before you keep wandering in, I need a check
From who?
from him, because he's the one
Well,
that...
yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Okay, so we got 10, it's not too difficult. You hear a bunch more of these voices, like a lot more.
More things ahead.
So there's probably a lot of these small things if you go this way.
I will pick up my darts.
even more than 2 ahead.
So he only
Well,
sees what he currently sees right now?
Well, he sees a bit further, but he doesn't really notice anything. Like, he doesn't see any creatures at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah, he sees further. Yeah, he doesn't see anything important, so that's why I'm not revealing.
Okay.
But he does hear that there's a lot more of these noises going in this direction.
Well, as I mentioned before, there may be a portal in here. And if there is, it might be there.
We want to check out the other tunnels first.
Just a thought.
I would
Did you
like
hit anything
to-
down by that tunnel? And I'll point towards the one that the hunter went down towards.
Okay. So that would be a perception check for the hunter. See if he heard anything.
Oh, you're gonna make me roll a perception check to see if I heard anything while I was standing here?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. And boop. 21.
Yeah, you heard some mumbling noises. You didn't quite make out what they said, but there were definitely someone speaking Orcish there. You caught a few words, but not enough for it to make sense.
Any
There's
words that
also
were suspicious?
not really. It was more like someone mumbling to themselves. There was also sound of laughter, like the tiny demons. So there's probably more of these creatures. That's why.
So I say, well, there are probably maybe some warlocks that way.
So do we want to take those guys or the other guys over the left?
It's two more paths. You can just leave and go out and go north.
I would like to turn into a bear and sniff up this direction. See if I sniff any
Okay.
demons.
So if you keep your distance carefully, I would require a stealth yet. But make a perception check. Just as you're kind of just looking up that direction.
Yeah, so since it's the bear, it has advantage on.
Yes, so I'll describe the smell if you find anything.
Yeah. So. Well, that advantage sure helped.
So you smell
love it.
sulfur, like probably something burning up there. But make a survival check.
And he doesn't smell any brimstone.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well.
It seems like we're riding the line with how good we're doing. Sometimes we'll just do really good and then we'll just not do really good.
Well, I'm literally a druid with 13 wisdom.
That is a bad druid. Alright, so brothers.
I can hit things hard, okay?
That's what we love you for. We love you for all of that and your big meatiness. Now, do we want to go left, right, or up the center?
Well, as I described...
The only thing you know for certain is that there's some voices down south, there's definitely something up north, and there is a bunch more of these imps if you go this way.
Well, as I described, warlocks like to have these demons as pets, so maybe if we go that way, we can find out what's really going on.
Which way?
That way. The lower one.
Well, so Do we want to go that way, brothers?
Well, it looks kind of small. I'm not sure if I'll fit.
Yeah, it is kind of small. You
Might
can
have to
try.
squeeze. Might have
Can
to
you
leave
go
my club
smaller
behind.
than a bear?
You could, but yeah, that would be wasting 40 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, I would be wasting like a large
Just
chunk
to-
of my health pool.
No, just to get through the hole. Get through the hole and pop big again.
Yeah, I can only do it a certain amount of times a day.
Well, then let's not waste that shit.
Okay, then I guess we have our answer, because there's only one that's big enough for him to fit through.
Well, it's not too hard for him to fit through here, but yeah, it'll make space. But this one is a lot tighter, so that will be even harder.
Let's go north.
Sure.
Let's go check that out then.
That's the biggest mystery we currently have, so may as well go there.
Okay, so I may not be the stealthiest, but I can go first because I can take a few hits.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I'll guidance you.
I'll follow close behind.
So as you head up, you guys are not really stealthy. You're just kind of wandering up as a bear, or...
Move me up next to
No,
the panda.
yeah, I didn't say, but I'm out of my bear form.
Okay.
The fat panda. That's the right one.
So as you guys start traveling further up this cavern, you start seeing it glow up pretty brightly. It seems to be a pool of lava in the distance, which is, let me see, yes, this is the pool of lava, but you see a bit more. You see cultist and his imp is standing watch there. It's not very hard to see you, but we'll see. They have taken some. They have. No, they don't have. So yeah, with a 10, like they spot you guys. So as you just start traveling up the cavern, we're gonna have to do an initiative.
Okay. Now, just background information. Since I know a bit about warlocks, would I know that if a warlock has an imp or other creature bound to them, if defeating the warlock would make the imp go away?
It kind of depends. If it's a permanently summoned creature, if it's just temporary.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I forgot to clean it, but if everyone roll again, you should have a new initiative anyways. So, fine.
Okay, I'll select my token. Whoops. Oh. That's okay. I only moved slightly more forward than I should have, but
Are we doing initiative?
yeah.
Yeah, so if you didn't refresh yours, just refresh it. Yeah.
1 second.
There we
There
go.
we go. So, Harold, it's your turn.
Yeah, I liked that he rolled a natural 20, but he got lower initiative.
As we, it's the lazy peon, so, you know.
Yeah, I understand. So yeah, make that. So I'll run up, transform into the bear,
Yeah.
and I'll do a claw attack on the warlock cultist thingy.
Okay, sure.
Does it 10 hit?
10 misses, fortunately. Dodges out of the way.
God damn it! Yeah, that's that's my turn, I suppose.
Would could your characters maybe move to the side or at all?
Well, what do you mean?
I'm just thinking about anybody else getting in there. I'm wondering if his character would think about having anyone else being able to hit them.
Well, that's up to
Well,
you.
as an
Well,
You know you
okay,
can move
as an
far
ally, you
ally
should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
move
occupy the
through
same space.
But you
I'll
can
just say
move
I'm
straight.
dumb as fuck, so I wouldn't even think of it. So
Is this gray
Right.
stuff here lava?
Yeah, he said it was
Yeah.
lava.
So you can move there, and you can, if you
The
want to
floor
get
is
in
lava.
all the places there, actually. So you can move there if you
I see.
want then this turn. So you
I
can
think
hit it.
everyone missed my
We're
turn,
good.
but that's okay.
I didn't pay attention.
I said the floor
So
is
13
lava.
hit.
So with a 13 that hits. With a nat 1 it misses.
does it chop off my leg?
Well, if you wanted to.
I'm kind of torn.
I'll leave that up. Your leg could be chopped off by now.
It's not chopped off.
Okay. No, you don't actually hit it. You drop your weapon, but you manage to pick it up. So your equipment action.
Oh no. No longer 2.
And then you pick it up. Finally, 2.
2!
For a split second, your hopes and dreams were crushed.
Like, you have a bunch of maces too. If you wanted, you can just like put one in your mouth and you have 3. Just giving ideas.
I don't think he's thought of that yet. He might get there one day.
Someone
You might
casts
get there one day.
levitate on him and he has weapons in his feet too.
Oh my god.
We're just
5
gonna get to level
multi-attack,
3.
I love it.
5 multi-attack. Angriest peon. So yeah. It's Archibald's turn.
I will to here. And
Smack that man.
Yeah.
I will not smack. I will stab. And then
Okay.
smack. Nah,
He is not stabbed.
he was indeed not stabbed. I will punch. He was not punched.
Oh Jesus.
I will do a key point and try again.
Okay.
That should hit.
That fits.
5.
Same. 5 damage.
I think
That's
this
better.
cultist took a dancing class before this.
Yeah, he's just dancing around all your attacks. Yeah. Then it's Rachel.
Alright, move me up to the bottom right of the bear.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'm going to shoot the top right imp. I'm going to also transfer the hex to him.
Yeah.
And hit him with Ray of Frost.
Did you make a con save for the hex? Because you took 1 attack. I don't remember if you did.
Have I been hit yet?
Yeah, you
I
could
did not make the con save.
Yeah, okay. So you could do, but it would cost a spell.
11?
Oh yeah, you made it now. Okay, yeah, I love it. Yeah, you still have it.
Alright, so then transfer it to it. And then 6 misses, right?
6 misses, yeah.
Alright. So that was my turn.
Okay, mark this creature. It's hexed. That creature will fire back at you, while the other creature will fire at the orc. So, the first one will be against the shaman. And that's 18. Second one will be against the orc. You have your splint mail, so that's 12 hit. Jared?
The scale mill should be 14 plus dexterity.
I have
since
12
it's-
doesn't hit.
Okay. So that's 10 fire damage. the shaman.
So I will drop.
Yeah. As you said yourself, fire damage is not.
So I'm at 0.
Okay, so you're not dying, you're just.
Yeah.
I got you, fam.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can medicine you if need be, but
It's fine.
Well, I technically am in a dying state.
Okay, so you are currently dying. Because you're not to 0 exactly, then you're not dead.
Yeah, no, it hit me to 0, then -2.
Okay.
right, cultist.
Yes, I'm just thinking, because the druid is a humanoid, but he's also a beast.
And because I am knocked unconscious, the hex is gone.
Yeah. But no, instead, the cultist will just touch the bear with a 2nd level inflict wounds.
Bad touch. Bad touch. That fucking hits.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage. 29 necrotic damage. Pretty high rolls.
Yeah, I'm still not out of the bear form, so
Yes, and then.
oh no,
it's
wait.
gonna-
Oh yeah. Wait. Does it? It takes the 6 for first level, and then so 29.
Yeah, 29
then I'm out of the bear form. Never mind. And I'll take 5 damage in normal form. Yeah, okay. Didn't see the.
And that's its turn. So it kind of just reaches for your fur and cane. So Grumbo the Greasy.
So I'll give Tim 5 HP and 1 temp HP.
Yeah.
Alright, so 5 and 1 temp.
Yeah, 5 and 1.
And make this imp take a dex save.
Yeah, that's 16, so it dodges.
Okay, let me just check here. Yeah, plenty of space.
Just a question. Didn't this dude here have a turn? Or?
Oh yeah, you should have. He will cast Incinerate. I guess he sees. He's kind of got cover, so he'll probably aim for the orc. So that will be a ranged attack. So, right. So 16, I assume that hits, Jared?
Yes, 16 hits.
Okay, so you take 3 fire damage.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's the cantrip, so. So.
Well, I mean, it's not nearly as bad as what that other guy did.
Yes. 29.
So they seem to have, yeah. The clerics are more lethal up close, you know?
Yeah.
So,
So, my first question is going to be, am I able to arc an arrow in such a way that I could hit this guy here?
from where you're standing?
Yeah.
Like, arcing an arrow at all, because you can shoot over this thing. Like, if you want to move over here, you could maybe fit an arrow through, but it will have some cover, so. Like,
Okay.
if you move
I
a
won't
bit
bother
to the-
with the back guy then. Not yet. Okay. So I'll just aim at this guy then.
Yeah.
Because the way I've been rolling, I need to not have cover. So, I'm moving the hunter's mark onto that
Okay.
guy.
I don't think you took damage, so that's fine.
19 to hit him.
19, that hits him.
Okay. Takes 11 piercing plus 1, so 12.
Yeah. It's blooded.
And the scorpion is going to rush forward, skittering as it does, making insectoid noises. And it's
Yeah.
going to hit the human. Or
Okay.
if he's a human, it doesn't really matter.
It's an orc, but it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
18 to hit.
Con save. Yeah, it fails. So
5 plus 9.
that's 4 again. So yeah, he's near that.
Okay. And I say, hit the warlock. Might make the imp disappear.
Guessing I'll smack the warlock then.
Yeah. Make your attack.
Since they're so close to each other, it's easy to assume.
First I'll turn into a bear.
Okay.
Guess I'll just deal more
Do
damage.
you have room?
Well, actually not.
Yeah, do I have room to turn into a bear, or should I
Not
just?
really.
Yeah, I'll
well,
just.
Can
smack
he
it with
push
my-
people
No,
out of the way?
I'll just
you'll
smack it with
see
my
what
club.
happens if you turn
I'll
into
just-
a bear.
Yeah, I'll just smack it with my club.
Okay.
No biggie. No biggie. And it's a
Yeah, you smash his skull and he's very dead.
yeah, and I'm just saying if Torin rolls another dice, I'm probably overkilling him. Like, straight up just instantly killing him.
You just smash his skull and he's dead.
And the imp vanished. So,
You're not sure if it's because the warlock died or he just got completely obliterated, like pieces of the wall just flew into the imp and left him in a pile of ash.
And then I'll use
I'll just
my
assume I was correct. I'm
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll use my movement up there and turn into a bear. I suppose,
Yeah.
since that's a bonus action.
Brr.
Yeah, and you might not want to step too close to that lava there.
Yeah, you can just walk through my square since I'm an ally. So,
Okay, he's gonna
Well,
stand next
that's
to the
as
lava.
far as I can get.
Yeah, you can throw your axes if you want.
You know what? That's true. And suddenly a flash of insight hits Ruger. Something he's never had before.
Yes, enough.
You've always at the rope things. I threw a leg earlier. What if I threw my weapons? And he throws both of them at him.
At the cultists or the imp?
At the cultist.
Yes, so the 13 misses, but the 21 hits.
Alright, takes 14 damage, because Ruger is bloodied.
Okay, so yeah, it takes 14 damage. So one of them just hits the wall behind him and he looks back as the other one just slices off a part of his face. So he's bloodied. Almost. Archibald.
I will. Here. And attempt to throw a dart.
But does he have sharpshooter?
No, he doesn't.
So that means he's gonna have to roll at disadvantage because he's too far away, I think. Starts
That's
at like
so far.
20, 40 or something.
20, 40, or 2060.
20 to 60.
So yeah, you'll have disadvantage. You can roll.
Yeah, I'll still give it a go. Dart.
He still hit.
Six piercing.
Yeah. And well, it's definitely blooded. So,
I will attempt to hide behind this rock.
okay, so hiding is an action, but you can like try and take some cover from it. You can also use your bonus to throw another dart.
I'll try to get cover.
Okay, so yeah. You have some cover unless they move somewhere. Yeah. Rigson. You're conscious, so.
Move me up and behind there on the right again.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try to hit one of cultists. With firebolt.
Yeah. So if you hit first.
14.
That hits. Yeah.
Alright, so D10.
Yeah.
1 sec. Cool, 1 damage.
So yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to drop a totem. The healing totem
Okay.
behind, actually right next to me,
Yeah.
What's the range on that?
20 feet.
So anyone who's within 20 feet of can.
Okay, the Scorpid. Because the Scorpid's at low health, actually.
But it's one person per target.
Oh,
And since I am the most messed up, in my opinion, I'm going to take the D6.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I thought it was
But it
everyone
lasts
in
for a
range,
minute.
but that's okay.
So yeah, you can roll your d6 and you have 2 more hit points. And that'll last for like a minute, so you have...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have time.
And then it's the fire in. There's now a big bear in the north approaching, so the fire imp is going to shoot at the bear this time.
Oh, these are fire imps?
Yeah.
Shit. I would have hit them with the cold of frost. I thought they were
That's
cultists.
the picture I'm using.
Okay.
But yeah, that one there, maybe? Yes.
Yeah, it hits.
Actually, no, it wouldn't do that, because I just realized something. It's gonna move down here. And it's gonna use another ability. Let's see. So 15 foot. So yeah, actually, the 3 of you needs to make dexterity saving throws. So the shaman, the bear, and
I'm
10.
guessing I save.
yeah, you save definitely. The 10 I don't think is enough. Let me double check. The 10 is not enough.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, it's
23.
enough. So you take half damage, so you take 5 fire damage.
Yeah,
I
somebody
am
didn't roll.
knocked unconscious.
Did you get more than 2 HP when you...
Yeah, you got 6, I believe.
I think you hit like 6 and you got another from your totem, so another 3. So you should only take 5 damage now, and it's not double.
I'm at 4.
Yeah.
No, I'm at 4. But it's still, if it would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have knocked you out. So. That's its turn, so it cost Burning Hands.
Wait, Rug.
Yes,
Was he in
Jared
range?
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in range. It's a 50-foot cube. So you take half as well, so you take 5.
Alright.
Then it's Grumble and Greasy, you have no idea what's happening at the wall.
I peek my head out like
Okay.
30 feet up here. So, here. And wonder if I can. Yeah, I can reach them, so he has to make a dex save.
Okay, make a perception check, because you didn't see any of this happen, and it's a tiny creature standing in front of a big bear.
It's fine.
Yeah, you notice it, it's fine. So what are you doing, dex save, or?
Yeah, make a dex save.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. It's my turn.
Okay,
Alright,
then
I'm
it's
gonna be
the
moving
Kingmaker.
closer.
Yeah,
Because I need... Okay. First I'm gonna check. Okay, I'm gonna... I have to move here.
yeah.
So, can I see this guy?
You can see him from... say, since you moved so far up, and you have 5 more feet of movement, right? So you can just kind of move a bit to the right. So you can make an attack, and we'll see how good you roll.
Okay. And I'm moving Hunter's Mark. I
Yeah, sure.
make sure to say that before I roll. Okay. 9.
So unfortunately, there's too much stuff in the way, so you can't find a clean shot.
It's okay. Scorpion. Let's see. Yeah, he can't get in range. I don't think. Yes, he can. So he's gonna do that.
Run through the legs of the bear.
Yeah, I thought this was 35, but it's not. So he is going to sting.
Yeah.
May
Yeah,
as
that's
well,
it.
because there might be a chance that he kills it.
So that's a con save. Con. It succeeds, so it's not dead.
Okay, that's it.
Good.
Yeah. I would like to just move up here if I can.
Yeah.
Do I need to do some kind of check to move through the space?
You have a scorpion and an imp in the way, so make them. How are you trying to pushing them out of the way, or are you
No, I'm trying to
jump
just
over,
step over them.
Okay.
Like I'm huge, so.
Since it's strength you have, I'll let you make a check just to see if you can make your way over them.
Just a strength check or athletics or.
Athletics if you have it.
Is 14 sufficient?
14 is, yeah, it's not too hard because they're like the scorpion is not that tall and the imp is, yeah, he's shorter. So you managed to do it.
So then I'd like to, yeah, claw the cultist.
Yeah.
That's
That
15
hits.
hits. Yeah, okay. That's 15 slashing.
And he's dead. So we're out of initiative.
Ease.
And now you see a small river of lava.
Well, hold on.
It
Before you
seems-
drop out of bear form with the healing totem up, if we can. When you drop out, do you like regain all your hit points?
No. But as long as like the form doesn't die. Oh yeah, I should probably heal up the bear form.
So what's the healing totem do?
So I would say stay in bear. The healing totem's up. We'll go back and forth each round between me and you, and then whenever whichever one gets like healed up, we'll go to the next person in the party and then heal up them until the minute runs out.
Okay, so you have 9 more rolls. So you're starting with yourself?
No, this one I'm gonna do on the bear.
Okay.
So
You have 2 more. So 8
And
more.
then to me, I get 6, which takes me to 10.
Yeah, and totems like these, they can be destroyed as well. So in combat, they might not actually heal for 10 rounds.
I know, but we're out of combat, so
Yeah.
the bear gets another 2. I'm gonna do the next roll on the bear. They get 6.
Yeah, the bear is
And
full.
then
Could
the next
Ruger take one of these rolls?
That one I'll give it to the ogre or the orc. So you get 1. And then to myself, I get 1. And then back to the orc.
There
He
we
gets
go.
6. Then to the scorpion, 6.
Yup.
One more.
That's
So
2.
who gets the last one?
Who else is messed up?
I'm missing 2 hit points.
I'm missing 6.
The scorpion is
then-
missing a bunch.
And then one last one to the scorpion. 2.
Yeah, it still has 12 hit points that should possibly heal.
Yeah.
Scorpion
Well,
has a lot.
the totem goes away. The totem goes away, and to everybody else, I just say, sorry, brothers. And with this river of lava, should we just try to find one of the other ways?
Is anyone proficient in investigation? Or survival? Go for it.
I have survival.
I think I'm survival too.
I'm not proficient in shit.
Neither one.
I'll guide myself.
You have 4 at least. Thanks.
Yeah, that's of course a normal roll, so 16.
25.
16 and then a 25. So yeah, with a 25, you... no. Insight, medicine, nature, animal handling, athletics. So yeah, you have a bunch of shit. It's fine. So yeah, but anyways, you look around and you see markings on each side of this area here. It seems like something has been used to go back and forward quite a lot. With a 25, you look around and you find a large metal, not a ladder, a large, small metal, yeah, large, small, I'm good with words. You see a medium metal bridge meant to be mentally portable, just standing up to this column and on the ground. Seems to have been used for traveling across back and forth from the lava.
I'll pick it up and throw it on the right spot and
Okay.
ask if someone wants to go over.
First, I want to ask, how long are we going to play?
Well, how long do you guys want to play?
Because right now I'm feeling tired.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get someone at the airport, not like a bit before noon. I'd like to get some hours in bed.
This
Yeah, I
is
mean, it's up to you guys, so how long do you want to play? So, we can do like another hour, or stop here, or we can, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty
Either
much
just
already-
go one more section, or just stop here. My vote.
I think stop here is a good option.
Stopping here?
I'm about to fall
Also,
asleep in my chair,
stop here.
so I'm voting for stopping here.
Sure.
Alright.
I think we started playing D&D like 12, so and it's
Yeah, so we
2
played
a.m.
like
now.
we played D&D for 14 hours today. So
But yeah, that's fine.
That's a perfect Saturday.
yeah, I'm not
That was-
complaining. I'm just it's an excuse to be tired. Okay.
So we'll end the session here.
Hey.
So session
I love the